everybody, name's Banjo.
And I'm Harvey.
And welcome to episode 10 of the BARQcast, a podcast produced by BARQ, a furry social media app made for furries. Guess what? You guessed it, by furries.
And with us today, we have two amazing fuzzies, the stink themselves, CK9C. Welcome on in. Glad to have you back on an episode.
Back, we're barking it up right now.
And then with our guest of the episode, the amazing artist, literally everything ever, Don't Jinx It. Welcome on in. How you feeling?
Welcome.
I'm very good, thank you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, first of all, I just want to say again, thank you guys for coming on. I'm super excited for this episode. This is episode 10. Episode 10.
We're double digits.
Dude,
now.
we're in double digits
growing
now. This is crazy. It was literally back in November. We did the first episode with OK Donuts, and now here we are.
You know, it's crazy because I distinctly remember when we started this, I felt like kind of like Nick Fury putting the Avengers together. And now that I see how far we've come, I'm sure we've put together the Avengers, but like we're still in like the good Avengers. Like we're still like pre like Endgame Avengers. So like I think we're doing okay. We're doing pretty good. Very happy. Thank you guys for coming on.
Wow,
you guys are like
Thank you for inviting
the
us.
We are we the adventures, or are we getting there?
You're the furry Avengers.
The furry Avengers. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. The first question we usually ask all of our guest jinx is.
Oh wait, Harry, I think you're Thanos. Okay.
What? Okay.
No, just keep going.
You can't just tell me Thanos and
don't get distracted. Stop getting distracted, dude.
Okay, I'm bringing this up later. I mean, we're talking about this after stream. Anyways, Jinx, the first question we usually ask is, how did you get into the fandom?
It's actually kind of funny. I had discovered a bunch of like fursuiters when I was searching for a cosplay group, and I was like, oh, they look really cool. And literally the next day, while I was on my lunch break, I went to Subway, and a fursuiter like walked in to the Subway. And bear in mind, my town where I'm from is like in the middle of actually nowhere. So for a fursuiter to just like casually strolled into like the Subway where I was having my lunch was like crazy. And I was just like, I just went up to him and I was like, hey, I just learned about furries. Tell me more. And then he like introduced me to a bunch of stuff.
Wow,
it was really cool. It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
In Subway. All right, that one's unique. Yeah. So how long have you been in the fandom for?
I think since like 2016 or 17. So
okay.
Quite a few years.
Yeah, that's like around when like I started getting into it. I didn't find any furries in Subway. It was more so just the internet that changed me, because I was never one to go in like Comic-Cons or anything like that. So
I was just never one to go in Subway. Sorry.
Oh, would you not like Subway?
I'm the Subway mascot. How dare you?
Are you?
Oh, wait, do you like Subway?
Did they get you after they fired Jared? Are you like the?
Oh my God!
Oh,
no.
no.
The replacements here.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, Banjo,
Yeah.
you don't like Subway?
No, I mean, okay. So here's the deal. I haven't actually had Subway in a really long time because I have a thing called Jersey Mike's near me, which is like Subway.
Okay, wait.
Yes.
No, hold on. Say your Jersey Mike's order. Say your Jersey Mike's order. It's insane. It's insane.
Wait,
Okay, so we're gonna do this right
argue
here.
though for Subway.
Okay.
Because
Go ahead.
I'm in Europe. Subway here is awesome. I've been to the US.
Okay.
Subway in the US, it sucks. It's awful. I don't know what you guys did, but it is bad.
It's all right. I like it.
We don't like making our Subway edible. Actually,
we don't like quality. We like quantity.
Good.
Wasn't the bread actually categorized as cake in the US because it had so much sugar?
In
It
Ireland,
is in the
I
UK,
think it was.
technically.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Do you want me to say my Subway order? Because I can do that right here.
Yeah, please.
Like if we really want to go there. Okay, so here's the deal. Whenever I go to Jersey Mike's or really anywhere where I get a sandwich, Wawa for my East Coasters, if you know about Wawa, I get a sandwich with only ham and no other toppings besides ham.
What?
Oh,
what?
Because I like to. Okay, hear me out.
Finally,
I like
a
to
competitor
simulate.
to me. I only get ham and cheese.
What?
And nothing
Well,
else.
you know, I can do cheese. I can do cheese as well, but like, I don't know, cheese is like, I don't know,
dude,
it's like fine.
When
I'm just a very picky eater.
No,
Okay.
and nothing wrong with that. It's just funny when at A&E we went to Jersey Mike's, and you know I got this beautiful big sandwich with a bunch of toppings, and the next to me is Banjo, and he opens his, and it's just like the saddest thing ever. It's just like
it's like something that you give like a starving Victorian child.
it was just
like
it was like a small line of like ham with like some thick bread, and I'm like, that's it? That's all you're eating?
I guess I can allow myself a meal.
One slice of ham wouldn't hurt. Okay.
The flavors you're missing out.
I know, and I was telling him, I'm like Banjo, you gotta get some more stuff on that, and then he, I learned he was a picky eater. I mean,
I'm a picky eater. When I go to Chipotle, I get a burrito, but I'll only get steak and nothing else on it.
Wait,
like
do you
no
actually?
rice or salsa or anything.
Wait,
yeah, I'll just get only steak on it.
What?
On the burrito. Yeah.
And
then,
Jinx, what
always...
about you? Because you seem also you get ham and cheese sandwiches. What do you get in your Chipotle order?
Well, I've never been to Chipotle because I live in Europe, so we don't have any. Sadly.
Then what's the equivalent Chipotle over there? I don't even know.
We don't have one.
Taco Bell.
Is Taco Bell over there?
Nope.
We
recently got it in the UK, but I live in Denmark and we have like no fast food here. We have McDonald's and Burger King, and just recently got Domino's.
Oh.
And that
Wait,
is
are you from the UK or from Denmark?
I'm from the UK and I moved to Denmark like 5 years ago.
Oh. So
but I'm from but fuck nowhere in the UK, so we have nothing.
Oh, my friends from the UK, and they say like it's either you're in like a city or you're just in like the fields of like farms.
That's me. I'm in the field.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet you see a lot of horses.
A lot of sheep and old people.
Okay, those are just as good as horses.
I mean, hey,
I love old
they're the same thing.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we so like Denmark has like, I always complain about the food here in Denmark because like Danish people just don't like any like kind of good tasting food, except a couple things like the hot dog.
That is a hot take.
But I'm sorry, Danish, but I like your food sucks.
Sorry to the Danish people in chat. Where you at?
It just does. I always like tell my partner about this. It's like the biggest hot take I have since moving here. But like they just don't have like much food options outside of McDonald's, Burger King, and recently Domino's. But Domino's is like mid in Denmark. I'm sorry.
I think
Domino's is mid in general.
It sucks.
Domino's
not in the
is
UK.
like, okay.
In the UK, it's amazing.
Okay, I'm gonna say. Can I say something? Domino's is not mid. Papa John's is right there, and it is not a looker. Okay. Number 2.
But we don't have Papa John's. How can you compare it?
I love Papa John's.
Well,
No,
here's
F-tier.
something I'll say.
No!
I'll say to you, Jinx. I agree. Thank you, CK.
I'm fine.
Jinx, I think that if you ever find yourself in America, which I'm so sorry to hear that if you do, but if you ever do, there's this one place that would blow your brain. It's called Raising Cane's.
Oh, I love Raising Cane's.
Oh, you've had Raising Cane's?
Oh,
have you had it?
I've been to the US twice now. Actually,
my God.
last time I was over, I actually managed to meet up with Jack in LA. And no, but Raising Cane's. Oh my God, dude, I love Raising Cane's so much, and I miss it so much.
Amen.
Harry got me to try the actual cane sauce recently, and it was like heaven on my tongue. It was so good.
There's nothing like it.
Ketchup before.
No, dude, it was
really
crazy. We were at Raising Cane's, and he only got the ketchup, and I was like, dude, you gotta try the Raising Cane sauce. And obviously, he's a picky eater. He gets ham on his sandwiches, and that's it. And he was like, oh, I don't know if I should try. I'm like, dude, it'll change your life. Okay.
I'm a picky eater too. Raising Cane's is like, I don't know. I almost want to cry because we don't have it here. Like, I want to go back to the US for Raising Cane's.
I mean,
it's so good.
I mean, Raising Cane's is for all. It's literally like chicken nuggets and fries. Like, who doesn't love that? That's
the closest
so
one
good.
to me is like an hour away. And whenever my friends are over, I'm like, "Do you want to go on another pilgrimage to Cane's?" And they're like, "Yes, I want to go."
Up on my chariot, huzzah! To Raising Cane's we go.
We drive an hour to go to Raising Cane's, and an hour back.
I can one up that because I love Subway. Even though I only get ham and cheese. But there is no Subway in Denmark. There is none.
Do you
They're like
get it
everywhere.
like,
That's
do you
impressive.
get it like shipped in or something?
So no, what I do is I go to another country to get it. I go across the bridge to Sweden and get it there.
Wait, how long? Wait, do you like drive there or
like,
something?
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes like an hour to cross over the bridge from Denmark to Sweden, but I can get my subway if I do that.
Hey, it's worth it. You know,
Is
get in
it-
there.
Like the immigration thing, just like show your passport and like, what are you in for? And you're like, Subway.
Doing a border
Why
run for
you come
Subway.
into our country? Subway.
I
and they
just want
like,
Subway.
look
I
at you.
promise. I'm not evil. Okay.
They're like searching the vehicle for like illegal contraband you're smuggling into the country, and they're
Yeah.
like, is that a Subway wrapper? You're like, no.
In the
it's
back,
not.
there's just 10 Subway sandwiches. You're like, oh no, you got me. You got me. Okay, just take them.
The legal limit is 8.
just lock me up. Just lock
And
me
then
up.
you're like, can I you bribe them with a Subway sandwich? And they're like, okay, I didn't see anything.
Yeah, you bribe them in the open. They're like, it's just ham and cheese. This is it. This is all you bribe me with. Where's the lettuce and the tomato and the onions?
The only group I'm in on BARQ.app, unsponsored, it's a pretty cool app. Check it out, BARQ.app. The only group I'm in is called the Raising Cane's Fan Club, and I check it every so often. There's always like people always like, I love canes, and then just a picture of their canes order. So there's
There's a
cult
Raising
following.
Cane's group.
There
Yeah,
is.
everyone
I
should
think
join that.
Follow that.
Well, I'm
For
joining
some
that
reason-
today.
Get
should.
in there. Furries love canes, and I don't know why.
I was about to say that. I think it's like literally a universal thing that all furries love raising canes. Like, is there some science behind this?
Well, there's the contrarians. There's like I'm against that because it's too popular and I don't like it.
yeah, I'm
Like,
into the
they might not say that, but that's why they're doing
I'm into
it.
the
'Cause if you
underground
don't like
fast
canes,
food.
there's something wrong
Okay,
with you.
that one's too mainstream for me. I'm good.
I like to go to McDonald's instead. It's quite
God,
scrumptious.
if you choose McDonald's over Raising Cane's, especially in the U.S., because McDonald's in the U.S. is so bad.
There's something wrong with you.
I mean, I like McDonald's here. You know, I'll always go and get a nice 20-piece and then get out. But I've always wondered how it tastes outside of the country. I feel like it's probably so much better.
If you ever find yourself in Germany,
Mm-hmm.
German McDonald's, it hits so different and it is so good. It is crazy.
Mm.
Like I'm so excited. I get to go to Germany later this year for a convention, Euroferns.
Oh.
And
that's a big
man,
one.
I freaking love German McDonald's. That is so goddamn good.
Is this your first Euroference?
No, I've been a few years before.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like
You're usually
my
a vet
yearly
at it,
con.
right?
I've vended at it twice now. I have applied for this year, but I'm still waiting to hear back if I
Fingers
get
crossed.
accepted.
You got it. Easy.
Yeah, big
You got
fingers
it.
crossed.
You
I really
got it.
want to vend. I love it.
Is that the only con you've been to?
No, I usually my 2 yearly conventions in Europe is Nordic FuzzCon, which is in Sweden, and Eurofriends. And then I try, if I can, to fit an extra con in during the year. This year, I sadly won't be able to. But next year, I really want to go to another US con, and I'm thinking FWA or AC.
Hell yeah, America, baby!
Let's go. FWA's peak.
I
my
know,
favorite
I've
con.
heard such great things about both of them, and I'm like
Yeah.
trying to figure out which one works.
Yeah,
Ever been to Anthrocon?
No, I went to MFF in 2023, and I went to BLFC last year.
Oh, I was trying
now,
to get my friend Jimmy to go. to
how's an American convention compared to like outside of the U.S.?
It's quite different. My main, I guess, like in general, it's really fun. But I have one complaint,
Okay.
Okay.
and that is you guys' fursuit lounges suck ass.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this true? I don't have fursuits.
No,
Is it?
Yeah.
I think
Enlighten us,
someone-
please.
Yeah.
Someone who went to went to a Nordic FuzzCon this year made a great TikTok where they showed NFC's fursuit lounge, and their lounge is like basically it's a huge ass room full with clothing racks, all with fans connected to them, and tables with pipes with air blowing through the pipes that you can put your fursuit head on to cool them and dry
Wow.
them. And they have like refreshments, like drinks, snacks, areas where you like these giant industrial fans, storage spaces. You keep your fursuit in there overnight. So if you don't get accepted into the main hotel,
keeping
you can just
overnight,
keep your fursuit.
dude.
Yeah.
It would get stolen in America. It would. It'd be
In a
gone the next
heartbeat.
day.
There are some. It's not inevitable that stuff doesn't get stolen because stuff has, unfortunately,
yeah.
but they do get locked after 3 a.m.
Oh, okay.
And I kept my fursuit overnight in there many times. I just like always go in and check on it before they lock it up, and
Smart.
then like if it's still there, I'm like, okay, then it's safe, I guess.
Smart.
But like they're huge, and like I don't know. I went going to like MFF, which was like at the time the biggest furry con,
Yeah.
and they had this like tiny ass room with some really
small little
cheap
like
fans.
storage closet.
Yeah.
That's
I
it.
was just like, oh, I see why people always care about getting into the main hotel now.
Yeah. I feel like I saw it this year, the first year on MFF, and I was like, that is kind of small for how big this this convention is.
It was pretty bad.
Was it bad?
If you're a fursuit, if you're like a fursuiter, getting the main like can be pretty important. But like in my experience, at least, if you're not like super into fursuiting, which I'm not, main isn't super like critical to like having a good time.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I think if especially now that I know what to expect at American furry cons, because I am suiting and my partner is suiting, we will be striving for the main hotels because it is just a hell of a lot easier. Whereas when we go to conventions in Europe, we don't really mind being at main or not. We usually go for other hotels that are a bit cheaper because also you can avoid elevator con as well.
Oh yeah.
Damn elevator con. Damn you.
Yeah.
The nice part about MFF too is since it's in the winter, you know, full suiting, you gotta walk maybe a block or two. It's so nice because you're just freezing outside and you're just so cozy in your suit.
The nicest thing is that at A&E this year on Sunday night it just started like blizzarding and it was so beautiful. Everyone,
oh my God,
everyone was like outside playing in the snow, making snow angels, snowball fights, and it was like such a magical way to end the convention. And I bet the first years were loving it, dude. Being in the snow, that's like the perfect outfit to wear. I'm jealous.
Nordic FuzzCon is hosted in February, so it's like this perfect like Nordic winter weather, and it's like so nice and cold. If you're suiting, you're having like a blast.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I could never imagine going to a furry convention in the summer, especially being a suitor. Like I don't know how people do it. Have you guys ever gone to any summer cons? Have you?
Yes.
Really?
Oh yeah.
And how is that compared to the winter ones?
Not good.
Stinky.
Stinky. Okay.
Like actually, yes, very stinky. Like I think my very first year Ferns, it was hosted during late August in Berlin, and it was right after like COVID, so it was like the first like major European convention, and it was like packed.
Oh.
But the venue, I don't know. Have you ever seen the virtual Ferns world in VR chat, perchance?
Maybe. I don't know.
I have. Wait, yeah.
That's one where you can like throw your characters, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You can throw each other.
What is?
It's literally a 3D scan of the original Eurofrance venue, and that thing is basically like a giant greenhouse, and they had no air conditioning.
Oh.
So it stank, and it was like 30 degrees Celsius.
That's pretty hot.
Is, like,
with fursuiters.
Really hot for like a European like summer. And that was not fun. That was really stinky, really warm, really moist. Yeah, gross.
Yeah, that's that. I think that's everyone's biggest turn off to suiting is just the amount of sweat you collect, because I overheat very easily, and this is why like I keep telling myself I'm never gonna get a full suit, but I feel like everyone says that, and then one day like, oh, I got a full suit, and then you start walking.
Yeah, you know what it is for me. I mean I got a fursuit, and it was like, oh, this is gonna be fun. Turns out the most important part about a fursuit is comfortability, because my fursuit is kind of heavy, and it just makes me like, it just kills it for me. It's just like, oh, this thing is so heavy and like cumbersome. Like it's not fun to be in this right now. It's like, yeah, it's fun being like a fluffy dog and all, but like it's important that it's comfortable. You know what I mean, Harry?
Yeah, I like as of now, I'm like only thinking like, okay, I'm only gonna get a head, maybe some paws or some hooves.
You're already in the pipeline, dude. You're like 6 levels down.
Is it like 2 years down the line? You'd be like, okay, you know what? Yeah, maybe I should get a full suit.
You're gonna be like, I already spent like all the money on the head, and that was the bulk of what I would have been spending it on anyway. And the full suit isn't like that much; it's less than the head. I'm just gonna get the full suit at this point. I have everything else,
I kind of did that. I bought a partial suit.
Yeah.
And then I was like, damn, now I have the partial. I kind of want to complete it, so I commissioned a bodysuit, and the bodysuit was amazing. It's made by a Danish maker, who I'm like friendly with, and they did an awesome job. But I had never worn a bodysuit before, and I really should have tried a bodysuit before I bought one. I didn't enjoy it.
You just pass out right after putting it on.
It's so hot. Yeah, it's so hot.
Yeah.
And just like it makes you feel massive wearing it, and I was just like,
just a giant carpet.
Yeah, I was like, no.
Yeah, I think the funniest thing in getting a full suit is the process of getting it, when you gotta like duct tape yourself completely. I have seen like at cons, I have walked in on rooms with my friends and they're like midway duct taping someone up, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And there's just someone in the middle of the room just like mummified in duct tape, and it's just it's like the funniest thing to see.
Dude, imagine our like people from like the 1600s just being teleported to like a furry room party where they're doing a duct tape dummy with no context. I just like trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Like, there's a bunch of people dressed up as animals. It looks like they're colorful. And what is this? What is this like? What is going on here?
See, what I don't know is what happens if you gotta piss. What do you do?
Oh, well, I mean, there's a few
Dude,
solutions.
dehydrate is what you have to do before you make a duct tape dummy.
Like a whole day before.
Yeah.
Can't eat or drink anything.
I've had 2 duct tape dummies made of me, and I'll usually have like what I call a duct tape dummy party, where I have like 5, 6, or 7 people over, and everyone's like assigned like a part of the of the body, and it's like, and it's crazy. I've made time lapses of it, and even like with all those people, it still takes at least 2 hours. Our longest one we did was the first one we made with our friend Baruba Swagos. It took us like 6 or 7 hours, and by the end he was like, dude, I'm gonna cry, my arms hurt so much, please hurry.
Dude, how many rolls of duct tape would you have to use?
Well, you should always do at least 2 layers, so you gotta duct tape dummy all the way up, and then do it all again with the second layer. And it takes like 5 or 6 rolls of duct tape.
Jinx.
As
That's a lot.
To doing the duct tape dummies, you leave the joints for last, so you do like
smart.
We learned the hard way. Poor Baroob.
You gotta leave the joints to last, because then you can still move for the most part, and then when it's like, okay, we're gonna like lock in now, then you do the last bits.
you gotta lock in now. Okay, we're taping up the joints now. You can't move at all.
Yeah, what me and my friends have done is we usually make some like props up for them to rest their arms on, so they're not just having to like T-pose the whole time.
That's huge
smart.
help.
That's smart.
Yeah, we use like a vacuum cleaner and like chairs with boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
Just to put their arms up.
My roommate did it this past year, and he was just standing up while doing it, and I'm like, dude, how are you doing that? Like, I could push you over right now, and you just couldn't stop yourself. Yeah, and I really wanted to, but hey, I have restraint. Imagine all I could do is like one small little like tap, just a little push forward, and there they go, tumbling over.
Yeah,
it'd be so satisfying.
I stand on like an anti-fatigue mat when I do mine.
That's smart. Yeah, like I mean, like whenever I play VR chat or anything, I always stand on a yoga mat just to help my footing.
Crocs.
Yeah.
Crocs?
Wait, Crocs?
That's so smart.
Don't hate.
Do you have like your
also,
pucks on your Crocs?
I have Crocs, and I put sometimes the trackers, like the feet trackers, I put on my Crocs.
Dude, make him giant gibbets. That's what you gotta do. You gotta take the trackers. That'd be sick. Wait. No, okay, interesting. Because I am a longtime Croc user. I have a lime green pair that I've been using for like 6 years now.
Hell yeah.
but I've never thought about it for using it for
They're
VR.
really good for like if you're having like especially in VR if you're standing like
Yeah,
long
yeah.
term, they basically are a yoga mat on your feet. They're
No,
really
I see.
comfortable and
I need to try that.
I gotta do that because I have a yoga mat, but the problem with it is that you only have a certain area you can walk on before you like fall off it.
Yeah.
So like I always feel like I'm on like some kind of like catwalk whenever I'm like playing it because I'm just like walking up and down on my yoga mat, but like never
You're like,
around. Yeah, I'm like yeah, I'm like doing poses and shit. But okay, Crocs, interesting, dude. VR meta right now. Everyone should be getting Crocs.
Guys.
Yes,
A bunch of me and
that's a
my
pro
friends
tip.
use Crocs for VR because it's like so much more comfier.
I love that.
Yeah. Now, do you have any other pro tips for VR? Any? Because I hate getting into VR.
Yeah.
It is.
What?
Dude, okay, literally last night. It's happened last night. I was on a call with Banjo, and I was gonna get on and record some TikToks. I was doing it for an hour. My headset crashed 5 times, and then on the 5th crash, it was like, "Oh, actually, we have a system update, so we're gonna do that real quick." I was like, "Why did you do it when on the first crash? Like 5
Which headset?
I have a Quest Pro.
Yo, same.
Yeah,
I
I like it. Okay. Everyone's been saying it's super uncomfortable. I actually have had no problem with having it on my head. Like I can wear it for hours on end.
do you not get the radiation burn from it?
No. Should I? I don't know.
Radiation
Oh
burn.
God. Maybe.
Hello?
Maybe.
It's not actually radiation.
Maybe
I
it's
guess
too late for me.
You mean like the heat?
Oh, so
No,
that's why I have a giant
my-
hole in my forehead. Okay. I was wondering what it was.
I got the Quest Pro for like around Christmas time.
Yeah.
I bought one secondhand. It's a lovely headset. It's definitely I wouldn't say it's worth the money you would pay for it
No.
new, but secondhand price, great headset. I love the facial tracking. It's super
Oh
cool.
yeah.
I got myself the Antline mod mic because the actual Quest Pro microphone
It's
is
horrible.
not
It's so
that
bad.
great. It's so bad.
It's so bad.
But no, if I use the headset for like more than 2 hours, my forehead starts to like burn, and
my
I have to
God.
like make
Oh.
the headset super loose, which is not great.
It's not-
if you, like,
yeah.
move around
You
a
want eye
bunch.
tracking? Yeah.
Okay.
See,
Not good.
say what you want about furries. We're people who suffer for our craft. Like they have people
So
who are like
true.
going through
So
heat
true.
exhaustion.
Honestly.
We're getting radiation burns to be in VR.
We are
chat,
in it
like,
for the love of the game, all
we
right?
go through it.
Yep.
We
do.
are. No, okay. I have a Quest Pro and I've never had any radiation burning. I don't know if I'm just like it's already too late for me.
It might be just
you're
my
just
forehead is like not like Quest Pro.
it's not made for the Quest Pro.
Maybe you're just like you have like no radiation protection and Harry has like radiation proof skin.
Oh
Yeah,
maybe
it's
I
just
got
like genetics.
like a debuff or something. Yeah, damn.
Yeah, no, yeah. So like, I love the Quest Pro, but last night it completely fucked me because it crashed for the time. Then I did an update which took like 30 minutes for some reason. And then I tried again, got in. I was about to record, and it crashes again. Like when I'm in VR, got everything set up, and then it crashes, and I was like, that's it. I'm
The
done.
worst.
I'm done.
No.
Like that. Like I like to do VR streams and everything, but it's the setup process, man. It fucks me. It ruins the
Yeah.
mood. You know.
Yeah.
I-
No. Whenever
I'm-
people.
No, you
Go
go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. I will. Oh my god.
Okay,
Okay.
come on.
Whenever people like friends ask me to like hop in VR chat, I'm like never happy about it. Like sorry if I'm exposing
Okay.
myself here, but like it's not that I don't want to play VR chat with you. It's just like I'm thinking like, oh my god, now I
No,
have to like.
I'm
get
gonna
all set up.
expose you because you have a Quest 2. That is the easiest shit to set up.
Okay, and it's so annoying to 'cause,
Dude,
like it's never
It's like
it's
2
never
steps.
alive. It's like it takes like 5 minutes to connect to everything.
Ugh.
Like, 'cause, like,
Yep.
it'll make you
Yep.
tired.
5 minutes. Tell me about it, man. That must be tough.
Okay.
No, that's
dude.
cumbersome compared to the index. You just turn it on, it works.
I miss
That's
the
what I was
index.
gonna
I
say.
miss
10
the
seconds.
index. I had it for a while, and it was like
Why'd
I
you get
love
rid of
my
it?
index.
so.
My partner
nice.
has a Quest 2, and it took them forever to get started up. So eventually, I was like, no, I'm giving you an index.
Trust
And
me.
now we both love VR
Yeah,
way more.
Yeah, it's like fucking Hulk handing out Ant-Man the taco, but it's a Valve index. So like here, don't worry, I got you.
Literally.
See, I've gone through a giant line of VR headsets. I started with the Oculus Rift, went to the HTC
Same.
Vive, then I went to the Quest 2, Valve Index, and now the Quest Pro. And It has been a joyride because like each headset doesn't even last like a year, and I sell it and I move on. But right now,
Oh my gosh.
I'm stuck with the Quest Pro because I wanted the eye tracking, and it was either buy a pre-owned Vive Pro eye for like $1,000 or buy a new Quest Pro for $1,000, and I was like,
What? But they only go for $1,000 brand new. I have one.
what
The Vive Eye.
Well, it's because they were discontinued, and so now it's just like they're only on eBay, and they're always. I mean, they're only getting more
There's
expensive.
a lot of scalpers.
Yeah.
So I can make some money, is what I'm hearing. Mine's just sitting
dude,
around.
dude, I was on eBay for like a month straight looking for them. I could find like maybe like 5 listings, and they were all like hella expensive. So I was like, I'm just gonna get a new Quest
crazy.
Pro. And then like a month after I got the Quest Pro, they're like, oh, we're discontinuing it. Sorry. So I don't know if the value is gonna go up for the Quest Pro now or what, but I'm stuck with it. So
I'm looking forward to the new index. That's why I'm holding out.
if it ever comes out.
Is it ever gonna get? Yeah.
Well,
If it
there's been some more murmurings because I was looking at the big screen 2 that came out last month, and it looks good. But I'm like, oh, the index though, the index.
There's been like a lot of like recent things that Valve have been patenting, so it's like leading people more to believe that something is coming soon.
Dude,
Obviously, I'm coping. I'm hoping that something gets
No,
released.
we
later
are
this
coping
year.
Maybe
together.
this time.
We are. I would love a new Valve
Yeah,
index. I would sell my
guys-
my Quest Pro in an instant if it has eye tracking.
Silk Song is
Mhm.
right around the corner. Okay, trust me. It's right around the corner.
Oh, that game. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, that game.
Um,
If you don't know what Silk Song is, it's the sequel to Hollow Knight that has been coming out for like the past 6 years.
yeah, I know.
Oh my
I
gosh.
never played it.
Did you guys fall for the Deckard? What was it called? Frick,
Oh,
I forgot what it was.
Yeah, like the fake announcement.
The fake
Oh,
one.
yeah,
I
I
fell
did
for it so
actually.
Yeah.
hard. Me and my friend started planning like because he lives in Ukraine. So I was like, okay, I will buy you the headset and one for myself, and then I'll ship it to you because like they don't send to Ukraine.
Oh wow, you really
But
fell for it.
We were like planning. Like,
Wait, what was this
super
thing?
hard. It was when someone like made like a joke, like they made a prank. It was the Valve Prism. That was it. They made like this big elaborate joke with a whole website made, like
Yeah.
promoting this new headset from Valve. It was all fake, but it was so well done that me and my
was
friend
very
like
well done.
believed it so hard that we were making plans to buy it
That's
and how we
evil.
would like get it. And man, and then we realized it was fake, and we were like so goddamn
Oh
mad.
no!
And I,
Oh no! Well, hey, props to that guy for making a damn good website. He probably get hired by Valve now.
oh yeah, he got us so bad.
Yeah. So if you guys seem to enjoy VR, but do you guys play any other games besides VR chat on it?
Beat Saber.
Oh, okay. All right. Solid. What about you, CK?
Yeah, if it's not VR chat, I think my second favorite game is Beat Saber. I never finished Half-Life Alex.
Dude, you
though.
gotta finish it. It's
I
so
know.
good.
It's too. I can't play it. It's too scary. When the head,
The head
crabs
crabs.
jump at me, it's too scary. I
No,
can't
that's
do it.
right. You don't like the jumps. I'm so
I don't like
sorry,
the
Dude,
Banjo.
Half-Life Alex was one of my
Okay.
first VR games, and I loved it so much. I did their like challenge run where you like hold a garden gnome the whole game. It is I recommend you do that challenge if you've played Half-Life Alex. It is so much fun. But yeah, I feel like VR in total just does not have a wide amount of games. Like I feel like every single person I ask, I'm like, oh, what VR games do you play? They're like VR chat, and then some Beat Saber, and like we need more. Okay, and I'm starving here. I have this Quest Pro sitting on my desk that I barely use.
That's kind of how I feel about the VR industry as a whole. It's just kind of like it doesn't like feel like it's like fully matured yet. It kind of feels like it's almost like in a rut. It's waiting for like I feel like it's kind of waiting for like big like firm investment, and it's just like not seeing it at the moment.
Yeah, it
I think it's
plateaued
just
right
not
now.
It's
Yeah.
just not mainstream enough.
It's not.
It is slowly
Really?
getting there with everything Quest has been doing.
Yeah,
but,
no,
like-
yeah. Shout out to like Meta for actually pushing for the
Yeah.
gaming sphere
I mean-
for Meta, and the metaverse. Love that. Go to it every night and hang out with the boomers there. They are a lovely crowd. Let me tell you.
Alright.
I've never been in there. I
I-
kind of want to go.
I have not,
Just
but
like an
I actually
experiment.
I actually do want to go in there and see what all the hype's about.
Do they have legs yet?
I don't think
No,
so.
I don't think they do.
They still don't have legs. They haven't
But
figured it
they
out.
got face
Yeah.
tracking,
It's a
so
little
who needs legs? Shout out Rec Room.
Oh my
I
gosh.
miss Rec Room.
Dude.
If only it was
Wait, is
still
Rec
up.
Room still a thing?
No, it is. It is.
I think it's
Yeah.
funny because like the metaverse is like literally used by like Fortune 500 like companies for like meetings
Yeah.
at this point, and it's just like
So
just
dumb.
thinking
That's so
about that is so
sad.
funny. Like thinking about like an executive like fumbling with his Quest Pro, like oh, how do you turn this damn thing on? And then the microphone sounds like a helicopter pilot microphone.
Yeah,
It's just like-
yeah, VR in total is definitely not. It's a young man's game, all right. Like all those old people are gonna be confused out of their mind. Like I think like I remember like 2-3 years ago I was playing VR and my dad walked in on me and I was playing Beat Saber and he was like, oh, what are you playing here? I'm like, oh, Beat Saber, you want to try? And oh my god, I put my dad in VR for the first time and he was so confused. I was like, okay, all you gotta do is just slice at the blocks when they come at you. And he was like, okay. So he's like standing still, like super like ready position, ready to play. And then when the blocks started coming, he started using the joysticks on the controller to like slice at them. He's like, they're not working. I'm like, no, slice your hands. He's like, no, it's not working. What am I doing wrong? What's going on? I'm like, slice them. Use your hands like swords. And he could not understand it for the life of him. It was
so
horrible.
what I'm getting from this is that you hate the elderly.
No,
I
love
just
my
hope
grandma.
No one's, I just hope you remember this when it's time for you. To go to nursing home.
Yeah. Like
We'll all
60
get to
years
gray
from
muzzle
now.
eventually.
No, I'm gonna stay young forever.
What age is like officially like gray muzzle? We should like talk about that. Is it like what?
I'm gonna
like,
say 50.
50? Dude, some people say 30. I'm like, dude, do you know
People
how
who
like
say
do you know how
30
time
are
works?
toddlers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
like that's crazy.
Get out of here, chat. Whoever said 25, get out of
Oh,
here.
that's my
50.
boyfriend.
That's
That's my-
crazy.
Ah!
I'm not there yet. I'm safe. It's okay.
Listen, I'm in my 30s. I don't have too many gray hairs yet, so I'm not a gray muzzle. No.
No, you don't look a day past 20.
Thank you.
You look amazing.
I did add some white to my sona's fur pattern this year, though. Just a little bit, tastefully.
Just to start that process.
Do people actually update their like sonas for their age where it's like gotta add my like forehead
Yeah.
wrinkles and my
Oh my god.
I wouldn't do forehead wrinkles,
my
but
reading
just a little bit
glasses.
more, gray in your actual like fur pattern.
No, I
think
dig
that's
it. I
cute.
dig it.
To age up your
I
sona.
think it's cute. I think it's cute to give yourself some gray hairs.
A graying muzzle? That's one of my mods down there, Pink. Like, get out of here! I am not a graying muzzle yet.
You're almost there, but you're graying. All right.
Ah!
Almost there. Hey, okay. Nothing against gray muzzles, guys. They're cool. Like, they're yeah.
They are cool.
Yes,
One of my
Banjo?
favorite things to do is whenever I'm around people who I know are older than me, is I'll say things like, "Oh man, I'm about to be 22. It's basically over for me. I mean, my best years are
Oh,
behind
my
me."
knees.
And then they'll always have the best reactions because they're like 31 and they're like, "Okay, dude,
All right, fuck you, man.
whatever. Yeah, whatever, man."
Dude, 30s are the new 20s, okay?
Yeah,
COVID messed
it's
everything up.
true.
Yeah.
20s is no,
I-
20s is the new teens.
I'm
COVID
still a
took our 20s
teenager.
from us.
Okay. So are we?
Hold on, my lawyers are
Oh.
making me
Oh, no,
say
not the
that
lawyers.
just for legal purposes, Harvey is not a teenager and is an adult, a growing adult.
Nah,
He was not a
man.
teenager.
I'm so young. I'm gonna stay young forever. I'm never gonna be a gray muzzle. And then you know what they say, the great die young. So I think my time's coming up soon. It's maybe my last episode.
Oh no.
Wait.
I'm so
So-
sorry.
I actually have a question about age.
Okay.
All
right. Explain.
So, Jinx, I saw an Instagram reel from you recently where you talked
Oh,
about being
God.
confused for being a little boy. Do you have any like
Mhm.
stories about people thinking you're a little boy?
Okay, I actually do. So, there was this one moment. I think this is like probably the most like prominent memory I have of someone being confused about my age. So I am a twin, and my sister Mute is also a digital furry artist, and I got her into doing VR chat. So I was like, "Come on, let's go into VR chat together." And we went to a public furry world, and we literally spawned in, and I was like just talking to her, and like trying to help her because she was new to using VR. I'd bought her a headset and I was trying to help her with it. And these two other furries in the world who were like just talking amongst themselves. One of them came over and he had heard us talking and he was like, hey, I get that you're two like little boys who coming into a furry world and you probably want to like troll and have a few laughs and stuff, but can you like please just like not be annoying? Like
Oh my
we're
God.
adults and we're just trying to have a good time. And then me and Mute are just kind of there like, we're grown adults and we do furry art for a living.
That's crazy. What the hell?
It was like,
I get you
it
guys
was
are two
so
little
awkward.
boys.
Don't ruin it for the rest of us, all right? Scram. Go with your little toy trucks and everything and get out of here. Get out of our hairs.
Literally, that's what they were like, and I was just like, man, I've never felt so upset.
What were you doing that was annoying?
We weren't doing anything. We literally came in
Just existing.
and we were talking amongst ourselves. We had like our own furry avatars of our characters. Like they just heard our voices and assumed we were like boys,
Oh my
like
God.
little teenage boys coming
so
into the world
embarrassing.
to be trolls, and I was just like, dude, what the hell?
Dude, I'm
What's your
so
problem,
sorry.
dude?
Wait,
But like
yeah.
I had done like I started recently to get into creating like short form content because I got the Quest Pro and I can do
Yeah.
facial tracking, which is really cool.
So awesome.
And I did like one or two, and most of the comments were from people saying like, "Oh, you must have rich parents to be able to afford a Quest Pro and full body tracking."
No.
And I'm just like, dude, like I'm an adult. I bought this myself.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
See, my problem is that my comments or my content's so weird is that I always get the comments like grown adults, by the way. And I'm like, well, at least people know I'm an adult, so hey.
Yeah, I
Go
kind
me.
of wish I had those comments
Yeah.
instead, to be honest.
Guys, I'm a grown adult, by the way. I'm a grown adult, okay? Say it in the comments. I'm not a little boy. I promise.
Jinx, if you're not getting mistaken for a little boy, then you're getting mistaken for a Chip Flake from your content.
Oh my
I'm
god,
so sorry.
I am all the
What
time.
is
Oh,
it,
Chip
Chip Flake?
Flake.
I love Chip Flake.
is
I love their
a
stuff.
furry animator.
Yeah, I
Oh.
literally only like I didn't really know of them before people kept saying I sound like Chip Flake, and I had like an identity crisis when I just like discovered who Chip Flake was.
Oh God.
Because they're also British, and they moved to Germany. I moved to Denmark, and I was planning at the time a bunch of story time videos for YouTube, and my videos were gonna be about moving to Denmark and the culture shocks that I experienced. And so many of the points that I had written down to include in my video, I watched Chip Flake make a video about culture shocks in Germany that were exactly the same.
Oh.
I was like, oh
It's your
my god.
doppelganger.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, am I just a clone? Am I just a copycat? Like, I'm a twin, so I guess I am a clone, but oh my god.
All right, so just
That
to
was
settle it,
crazy.
just to settle it for once and for all, are you or are you not a little boy?
No, I'm a big boy.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
You're an adult boy.
Woo!
Yeah. No, like that was the other thing. I made a TikTok to clarify that, I'm not a child and I'm actually female. And so many of the people like, you're female?
No, you're lying.
Oh, I'm following. And I
In
was just
this
like,
fandom?
They have cooties!
Yeah.
They have cooties! No! Wait,
like
Yeah,
goddamn people lost their goddamn mind. It was crazy.
that's wow. That's that.
yeah, it's
Yes, Banjo, you can go.
so many people have told me that they feel like females in the like furry fandom or scene are a rarity. And it's like, I don't know, I've met plenty. Like maybe it's just where you hang out.
Yeah.
I mean, in my friend group, there's like it's like out of a group of say like 10 people, there's like 2 females, if that.
Damn.
Like I don't know
That's not-
many female furries.
Yo, we're
But,
the.
like,
I know quite a few.
Yeah.
I think I'm a tomboy. Like I've always been like more boyish. So for me, I just like kind of mingle with dudes in the fandom. I don't really like. I've yet to like have like a proper like girlfriend besides my own sister.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. I think I got a few friends that are girls that are in fandom, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I've only really like seen you based on like I mentioned before. I used the Pocky stickers a lot, but I thought that you were a boy the entire time, just based
Yeah.
on Pocky.
I don't care like how people really see me. If they see me as a dude, I'm honestly fine with that. My main concern is that they see me as a child. I am not a child.
That is a bit of a
Yeah, no,
problem.
that presents some challenges.
That's where I draw the line. All right,
Yeah,
I
I'm
am
like,
no
you
child.
can see me as a dude. That's completely fine. I really couldn't care less. But don't see me as a child. Oh my gosh, please.
Please.
So I didn't know that you and Mute were twins. How
Yeah.
how did you guys both become furries? I feel like that's so rare to happen.
I thought you were gonna ask how did you become twins, and I was like, well,
So
you
how
see
did
me
that
as a dude.
happen? How do
Well, you see,
twins
when
work?
when a mommy and a daddy love each other very much.
Yeah, because
No.
that's so rare.
So it's actually I think more common. I hear about a lot of twins in the fandom.
Maybe I just don't know about them. I don't know. They're all
yeah,
hiding from me.
It's a niche little community.
Yeah.
But like no, I kind of really got into the furry fandom through like the FNAF stuff really inspired me. And I had been drawing a lot of like anime type stuff, and then I delved into furry stuff. And my sister Mute, she had always had an obsession with drawing dragons. And so when I
Oh.
discovered the furry fandom, she always struggled to draw people. So when I discovered the furry fandom, I was like, hey, like you should draw furry art because you would do awesome at drawing furries. And she immediately like picked it up and she's ran with it ever since. And she has like an incredibly unique art style. I actually made
it is really cool.
like a little TikTok today, like advertising her stuff because I don't know,
Can
I
we
think
pull
she's
up-
like heavily underrated.
Can we pull something up, Harry, on the screen?
I could try to find it.
I can grab her Twitter for you if you would like.
Sure. Yeah, 'cause I don't know. I at least for me, I mean my siblings, for all I know, aren't furries. I don't think they're really planning on it. You know, who knows? Maybe the future will change them.
My cousin's a furry.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have
It-
any
it
other
sounds
family
like-
that's a furry.
It sounds like a mid 2000s like Disney original movie. Like my cousin's a furry.
My cousin's a furry. Hey, Jesse.
But yeah, I also didn't know that Jinx had a twin sister until last month. I had hit up Jinx to design some merch for my music festival, and I was like, I want something like really edgy for this upcoming song that I'm doing. I want a cute stuff, and I want some like edgy stuff. And Jinx was like, "Have you seen my twin sisters?" Immediately fell in love, and I was like, "Oh my god! All right, perfect. We're keeping it in the Jinx It family. We're getting." Both sisters to
family.
animate to make
Family.
both merch lines, and
Fucking
oh my
mafia.
god, they're both so talented. It's crazy.
Jinx,
Yeah.
you should tell your sister, just so you know, it's the Jinx It family, named after Jinx It.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's
You're
what's
just
the
in it.
family's what's the family crest? What's your name?
Jinx It.
Yeah, it's Jinx It now, yeah. Oh, sorry, underscore. That's right.
I
It's
mean,
Pocky-
Underscore. It's the underscores.
It's
It's the
the
underscore.
the crest of Wa.
Yeah.
The crest of Wa.
Here, I'm gonna
I actually.
I'm gonna pull up this
Oh,
art
there you
real
go,
quick.
yeah.
Let me show it to stream.
Oh wow, yeah, that's amazing.
Look at that, chat.
It's like so angular. It's kind
That's-
of the complete opposite
I-
style of Jinx. So cool.
Dude, I am a sucker for Moz, and this is like hitting all the right spots.
Yeah.
This-
She draws like the best, like more stuff. Like we always like make jokes about it. Like she's not into more stuff, but she draws it like she's into it. We always
Yeah.
Pause or
like
pause?
torment her with it.
I want to see a poll right now. Moz or pause?
Pause
We
or
already-
Pause or
Pause.
pause?
Yeah, and chat, if you guys want to, please go check out mute_goes_click. Go drop.
You
them
really
off
are the
follows.
underscore family.
We are, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
my cat's on my
that's what we
desk.
call them. Underscore.
We love underscore here.
Yeah.
we love underscore. Jinx, I'm curious. Did you ever read Warrior Cats?
I actually didn't.
Oh fuck.
I
Okay.
have. I
Never
never
mind.
did.
Myth
yeah.
busted.
End of that conversation.
Yeah. Did you what did you watch any furry media except besides like Zootopia and You know.
To be honest, like I didn't really know anything about furries until
The subway
I
guy.
like yeah, basically like I just kind of I finished like secondary school, which is like high school, and I really wanted to get into cosplay, and I just like stumbled upon a fursuiter group by accident, and I was like, "Yo, fursuits
Mm.
look really cool," and then yeah, I just kind of like spiraled from there. But I never really engaged in any like furry like awakenings or anything like that. I never
Damn.
had that really so
Missing
much.
out. Warrior Cats, great series. Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you dodge the picking a dog, wolf, or fox as your first persona
Mm.
then? Like how did you choose the red panda?
So at the time I had a friend who had a red panda fursuit, and I kind of forgot red pandas were like a species at the time, but he had these really cool stripes on his fursuit on the face, and I just fell in love with it because I was like, that looks so unique. And I was like, hey, would you mind if I took inspiration from the markings on your
Give me
character? And he
that.
was like, oh, it's a red panda, and I was like, oh my god, a red panda! I completely forgot that existed, and I could make a character based on that. And yeah, I just kind of like ran with it because red pandas are cool as hell.
Wait,
They
so
are. I'm
damn.
part red panda.
Hell yeah,
I'm
Are you
just
the
really?
one
Wow.
family.
that's impressive.
Wow.
Wait, so is Jinx your only Sona? Is that it? You just
Well, the character's name is Pocky.
or
I have
Pocky, right?
loads of
Yes.
characters, so
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I
Yeah.
but like Pocky's been the one that stuck around for the longest now.
Yeah. I'm the type of guy who like I can only have one Sona, and I need to like stick with it because if I have more than one, I'll get overstimulated. I'll be like, there's too many versions of myself. I can't do this.
I don't know who I am.
I'll have a giant identity crisis. Like, I think there's like 5 versions. It's like the fucking Puss in Boots scene where he's in that maze with like the 7 versions of himself in the crystals, and I'm like, oh, I don't know which one I am anymore. Because I had I joined the fandom and I was first a wolf. I went down that route instead of a fox. But then
I was a fox.
yeah, but then after a while I changed to Komodo dragon, and then just recently changed to a goat. So I've been like all over the place with.
You know what? That's what maturing looks like.
Yeah, you think
Yep.
so? Yeah, people
Yeah.
say I'm pretty mature for my age. So.
Okay.
You can age your Sona or you can change your species. One of them is gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
True.
Amen.
You guys don't even want to know what happened to me.
What the hell happened to you?
Yeah.
Yo, you don't want to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of changing
That's-
personas, Banjo, as a fellow canine, have you seen Don't Jinx It's new canine model? I feel like you would love it.
I haven't, but I feel like I would love it. I would love to see it if we can get that up.
Yeah, I don't know where to find it.
Give me a second.
Also, Jaxo, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Hi, this is the BARQcast. We're barking it up right now. Hope your stream was good. Yeah. Wait. I just okay. Let me get this up. But just recently, I am learning.
Oh, I
I
have seen this. I saw this on Twitter.
Yeah. Let me. I'll
It's
pull
so
this up.
puppy
before-
coded.
It is. I love.
I was like,
that.
Dave Banjo. Literally Banjo right
yeah,
there.
this is Banjo.
New Banjo model. New Banjo.
And to
model?
all the audio listeners, we're looking at Jinx's one of Jinx's new VR chat models. Wait, this is, dude. I find it so cool that you're able to like bring your style from 2D to like 3D like this. It's
it looks just like it.
yeah, it's crazy. Oh.
What did you teach yourself to do this?
Yeah. I really started to enjoy doing VR chat, and I got inspired by like a lot of like other 3D artists that I followed, and I had been wanting to get into 3D for like years. And I did find a tutorial on YouTube that helped me to pick up the very basics of Blender. And then like as soon as I had kind of gotten the grasp of it, I developed my own method to like create the avatars. And I've been like just learning and just enjoying it ever since. I really love working in 3D. It's so much fun.
I really want I really want to get into it. I just recently did a stream where I'm trying to learn how to turn these pooves of I call them pooves because they're paw/hooves. I'm a goat and I want hooves and these hands don't match that. And so I did a stream where I'm learning how to take these hands away and turn them into hooves, and it's a process. I went completely blind. I went to Blender and did no tutorial videos and just started going at it. I did a pretty good job, but like it is far from what you do, and I really want to get into doing 3D modeling like that. Like how do you get into that? Like what are the starting steps?
So originally I started a little bit in Unity, which I think was like really helpful. I had some friends who were really good in Unity, and they helped to teach me how to add assets onto avatars and how to do like retextures. And then that meant that I knew like half of the work kind of. So then it was just about learning Blender, and Blender was definitely like a massive curveball, and I'm still learning so much with my modeling.
Dude, Blender's evil, man.
It is very difficult to like actually master.
Yeah.
But it is like once you do get into it, and you have that itch to create stuff, and it's just so much fun.
It's like getting all the Lego pieces together to make the final product.
That one cat movie that was made in Blender.
Flow.
I still haven't seen it.
You gotta see it.
You gotta watch it.
Watch it. It's so good.
It's really
so
good.
my family watched it and they sent me a video of our cat watching it with them. It was so cute. It was so cute. I love that movie. Completely just like no
words.
Yeah, words at all. It's like real animal noises and that's it. And it is so good. It's just little guys.
It is.
Yeah. Hold on.
There was like 21 animation studios that worked on that project though. Like the intro is 5 minutes, I counted, of just animation studio title cards.
We watched it together and it actually went on for like 5 minutes. You're right.
Yeah, it was like that one Family Guy cutaway where it shows the like 20 different intros. Yeah, the movie started.
For real, I kept thinking like the movie's starting. I was like, what?
It was so funny. It was so good. Oh yes, finally after like 20th one, and it's just another studio. But hey, props to them.
Like
winning an Oscar.
Guy in a shady office Productions.
Yeah, it's just the most random shit. But I'm so happy that they won. That was.
Oh yeah, no, that was a great movie. Shout out. Maybe we can get them on the BARQcast someday.
Dude, imagine having the cat here that just meows.
Meow. Meow.
All right, maybe it won't work if you're a dog. I don't know if that'll go very swimmingly.
I didn't know you were fluent in cat.
Yeah, wow.
I actually studied many years in Cat Village.
Cat Village. I never heard of that place.
Yes, you
We're
probably
getting the
haven't.
Banjo law.
Yeah.
You are.
Isn't
it's difficult to get out of me, but it happens every so often.
Didn't you just like spawn in one day? Isn't that what it is?
Something like that. I'll tell you about it when you're older.
What? Dude, I'm old enough.
Anyways.
Jinx, how long have you been modeling in Blender? Because you've already like made some amazing models, and I know learning Blender is already one thing, but then you took them into Unity, and I can't imagine how hard that's been.
I've been doing 3D modeling for like 3 years now.
Wow.
And yeah, I just really enjoy it. It's like so much fun.
What about all the have you ever experienced any like crashes or anything where you just lose your whole project?
Oh, so a little bit ago, I was streaming some work on a 3D model, and something happened and it broke the avatar. And like if anyone who was like on that stream happens to be in chat, they can like attest to me. Like I was so done. I'd spent like hours, and we were like at the final run through, and something broke it, and it completely like destroyed me, and it made me so sad. I had to like take a massive break and then figure it out the next day because I was like so mad.
But did you ever fix it?
I did, yeah. It was
Oh,
like
okay.
something to do with like a bone in the hierarchy was misnamed, and it had caused the tailbones to not animate correctly. It was like really stupid.
Dude, that's the
But
most evil thing
luckily I
about
found
it.
it.
It's just it can be like the smallest like
That's
little bugs or whatever. And
Yeah, and Unity's like horrible for it because if you forget to untick one box somewhere when making like an animation toggle, like your program will basically just completely it's so stupid.
Yep.
oh yeah, yeah. That's why I'm always scared to mess with it because like I've, like I like very baseline do like VTubers and stuff, like not actually making them but like rigging them and everything, and I always get so scared when my computer starts like lagging and like please don't crash, please, because if it does, like I would
Oh yeah.
probably punch my wall, maybe 2 punches, I don't know.
Yeah, and
But-
I'm terrible at remembering to save my work. The amount
Yeah.
of time like Blender has frozen, and I'm just like, oh god, please.
No!
Go back, please, don't go.
No.
When you
it's
stream,
like-
you gotta have the chat feature. They just like spam you, save every
Yeah.
couple minutes.
Yeah, you should have a channel point redeem where it's just save, just so you know. This episode of the BARQcast is brought to you in part by Yip Yap, the highest quality furry apparel, and you seriously won't get anything like it. The season collection is out now, so pick up a cozy winter hoodie or possibly spring forward and get yourself a nice, beautiful t-shirt. And all you gamers out there, don't worry. There's some super high quality desk mats for all 4 seasons, and there's more on the website. Go check it out at yipyap.co. Just save.
You should. Just save.
I think
Which has been a more
Okay.
pain in the butt to work with, Blender or Unity?
Definitely Unity. Blender is typically like if something's broken, you can quite quickly figure out where it went wrong. Whereas with Unity, it is a pain in the ass to find what went wrong and where and how and why. And most of the times you don't get the why. It's just where did it go wrong. But like Unity is like the bane of my existence. Whenever a model gets to the Unity stage, I'm like having to like
time to lock in.
prepare myself emotionally. Yeah.
All right, it's game time. Let's do this. Get in,
Please
get
don't do
out.
this to me.
Yeah.
Like just oh man, it's pain.
Yeah, all that stuff is evil, but moving outside of that, how about your art journey on the easy whatever software you use where nothing ever goes wrong?
Actually, I use Paint Tool Sai, and it's I think only crashed once or twice in the
Ooh.
like 7 or 8 years that I've used it.
That's
And that was
That's
when I
super
was
stable.
working on like a canvas that was massive with like a bunch of folders that used up too much memory, and then it like crashed because it couldn't handle transforms. So
how yeah.
it's not bad. It's
Not
not bad.
not bad. Has there ever been any times where you like almost done with the art and then you realize you're like drawing on the wrong layer and you need to
Oh, there was once when I was literally trying to finish up my very last commission, and it was a day. The next day I was traveling, like flying away somewhere. I think I was like flying back to England or something, and I had finished this commission, and I was so proud of it. But I made a mistake. I went to open my watermark to put in like the bottom corner, but I got distracted while I had the file open thing, and I forgot that I was in open file, and instead I thought I was gonna be saving the artwork, so I clicked on the save file, which then opened the artwork. So it opened the last save, and the last save wasn't shaded or colored or lined. It was a sketch, and it overwrit the whole file. And before I could realize it had done it, and I was so mad at myself. I was like cursing myself out. I was like so
I would lose it.
hot-tempered. It was crazy.
I would go insane if that was to happen.
I had to redo all of the work, and I was just so upset with myself.
But hey, maybe it was it was probably the shading was probably better than the first time, and you came back and you made it better than ever, right?
Oh, I absolutely love the piece still. Like I'm so proud of it. I'll never forget that moment. It stressed me out so bad.
The nightmares, man, they don't stop.
Yeah.
I keep having wait, do you ever have dreams where you actually draw like a whole art piece and then you wake up and then
Oh, yeah.
really?
Actually, it's a really funny thing that often happens, at least for me, when I'm doing 3D stuff and I get stuck on like trying to create something in Blender or Unity.
Mm-hmm.
If I go to bed, it's like in my dream, I solve the problem, and then I'll wake up, I'll go to my computer,
Wow.
You go,
I'll
Eureka!
do it, and it does it. It's
What?
crazy. It
You
happens
know,
like all
That's
the time.
awesome.
You're like,
It's really
it's
weird.
like you're like the Paul McCartney of the furry fandom, but instead of dreaming "Let It Be" and seeing that in your dreams, you see 3D model solutions. That's
Yeah,
incredible.
it's really weird, but it happens like really often. Like I'll have
Whoa.
I'd have like an issue with an animation in Unity, and I'm like trying to figure it out. I'll go to bed, I'll dream about a solution, and then like next day, boom, it actually works. And I'm like, what the hell, man?
Wait, that's crazy. That's
It's like the Mercy gif where she's like flying in to
she's
save you.
flying down from the sky with her. Wow. That
Like
Yeah.
I remember when I first got into doing VR chat avatars, I hadn't comprehended blend shapes. I didn't understand them like at all. Because I hadn't like done any tutorials like that. I had never watched any, so I just kind of was fumbling my way through.
Winging it.
But I had made my VTuber,
Mhm.
and at night while I was like sleeping, I was thinking like blend shapes are kind of like the visamies you use in a VTubing software. What if there's like what if I just do that in Blender? Woke up, did it, and I was like, oh my god, I get it now.
It's fucking like Albert Einstein. Just
Yeah.
oh.
Eureka.
Wow. Who
Yeah.
knew dreams could be so useful?
I do.
Oh, they can be very.
Sometimes in my dreams, I'm flying around and I'm like, wow, this is awesome.
Is that useful?
I think that's useful. It's called fun.
Oh.
Yeah.
Playing in
Use
your
every
dreams
day.
is so much fun. I love that.
Dude, in my dreams, like whenever I'm running, it's like I'm like running on ice all the time. It is like it's horrible. I hate them.
Do you never lucid dream?
No, I don't know how to. I have a friend. First he talks about his lucid dreaming. I'm like, that sounds cool as fuck. I want to do that. Do you guys lucid dream? Is this like a normal thing?
Yeah. I got really good at lucid
What?
dreaming.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Do you guys have any like what's your like most trippy dream story that you can recall? Do you ever have
You
like
got one,
moments
Jinx?
that, like
Unity.
I have like
I guess
I
yeah,
have
like the Unity dreams are pretty.
So solving a
that's
problem.
pretty trippy. I like some friends tell me like they'll have dreams and they'll have like figures from their past like visit them and like tell them that they're on the wrong path and they need to reconsider like their life and they'll be very introspective.
Whoa.
Whoa.
But most of
Dang.
most of my dreams are like it's like pretty much the best way to describe my dreams is like the like Silent Hill 2 atmosphere, if you guys know that.
Running through the fog.
Oh.
Yeah, running through the fog. That's
For a
like
dream or a nightmare?
That's scary.
I don't really know, but it you know, I'm always either fighting against some like zombie apocalypse or like ghost or whatever. I don't know. I'll just say that they're a fun time, but like to me they're real, and I wake up and I'm like, oh right, it's just a dream. I'm okay. But probably one of the most evil dreams that I remember. This is when I was like, this is when I was like 8 or something. I had a dream where I just got the like Wii in my dream, and I thought it was real. I got the Wii for my like birthday or whatever. I was super happy. I was playing on it, having a fantastic time, and I woke up from that dream, and like it just settled on me. I was like, wait, I don't actually have a Wii, and I kid you not, I started crying because I thought it was so
Aw.
real because I wanted one for so long. And my mom came to me and she's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "I don't have a Wii."
Oh.
I was like, it's not fair.
That's gonna be you with the Switch 2 now.
I don't want to.
Oh my god, the Switch 2. And then I don't know if y'all have seen the new thing Pokemon dropped today.
What did they drop? What is that?
Life-size plushies.
Oh no! Oh, I saw that actually.
Of the-
Oh my god, the
of the
life-size
evolution.
evolutions.
It's the same
I
price
love
as
the
the Switch
Are
2.
they actually?
It's $400.
There's no way. I saw the ones they released was like Jolteon, Flareon,
Vaporeon.
and then
It was like all of them, yeah.
and then not the life-size Vaporeon evolution.
They know what
dude.
they're doing, dude. It's dangerous.
If I go to
Scared of
someone's
that
house,
one.
and I see that, I'm gonna go, whoa, why do you have that? What is that doing here?
Yeah,
Hold on.
Well, you have to like
inspect this real
investigate.
quick.
You have
I need
to
to first
take it in
anyway,
a
let's go
separate
first.
room and be like, you have to take it in a separate room and be like, hey, you know, this is a safe space.
Hey, are you
What's
okay?
going
Do
on
you need to get out of here? Oh, I got my car right here. We can go, man. If I see someone with those, there's, hey, I love Vaporeon, good Pokemon, but goddamn has society took them and ran in an evil way. Yeah, it's just a funny fish cat. That's all it is.
Yep.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Pretty sus. Out of all the evolutions to do first, they chose that one.
Well, also what people have been noticing is that they've been releasing all the Pokemon that are like the most I don't know, popular in certain ways. Like they released the life-size Gardevoir, the life-size Lucario. Now the evolutions. What's next? Incineroar? When's the life-size Incineroar happening? Huh?
Ooh.
What?
Do you like Incineroar, Harry?
Well, I told the story in a older episode, but I can do a quick summary of it. Incineroar is kind of how I found the more not safe for work side of the fandom. Because it was so bad.
Wait, hold on, pause.
Okay.
There's a not safe for work side of the fandom.
Banjo. Shh, you beautiful child. Shh, hush. You don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
But I was in 7th grade, and I was scrolling on my school iPad because we were privileged enough to have those. And I was just like in the middle of like science class, like Pokemon Sun and Moon just came out, and I was super excited to get lit in the like fire cat Pokemon. And I was scrolling through like seeing all the evolutions, and I searched up Incineroar, and just in Google Images I did a little too much searching, and I scrolled down, and like boom, giant naked, like Bara Incineroar, like just sitting on my screen. I was in school, and it just appeared, and I was like, oh, whoa, what the fuck? And like at this point in my life, like I did not know this kind of stuff existed. I was like, and also at this time I was straight as well, but I think this changed me. After that moment, I think my life actually changed. I saw that. I would have never thought that kind of art existed, and I'm so sorry to like, I wish if I like, that's actually butterfly effect. If I went back in time and stopped myself and looked at the image, I probably would have been, your normal 9-to-5 average Joe working for the man.
No, dude, it's a canon event. You can't change it. It's a canon event.
Where's the Spider-Man canon event?
Yeah. It was a canon event. Yeah.
It's the fucking Interstellar. You can like see like future me like banging at the like wall, like no, watching 7th grade me scroll that iPad. No, don't. So yeah, that's kind of why I can't, like, I see Incineroar in that way, because I literally have that image still burned in my mind. I can like imagine it like 1-to-1.
You know who it was for me? It was the you guys play Undertale, the god version of Azrael Dreamer, like the final boss version.
Oh,
that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And CK, you and your wife. How are you guys
My
doing?
wife.
Oh yeah.
Yes, my wife Roxanne Wolf. We're FNAF. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're good. We're good. We,
that is fantastic.
hit up the shop the other day, got a tune up. We're
Oh,
looking and feeling fantastic.
Is she like is she doing okay? Because I heard that she kind of like hurt her ankle or something.
Yeah, she rolled her ankle. That's why we went to the shop.
Wow.
A little bit of an accident on the racetrack, but she's good. That's the beauty of being an animatronic. You just swap parts out. You're fine.
Parts and services. Just go in there.
Yeah.
Fix them
Parts and
up.
services.
I think the Geek Squad is a great deal on warranty parts if you're interested.
Dude, do not let the Geek
Geek
Squad
Squad.
near Roxanne. Do not let them near her.
Keep the Geek Squad
Keep
very
the Geek
far
Squad
away from her.
away. They will
Stay
not
away from
fix
my wife.
her. They will not.
Mr. CK, we'd love to work on your wife. We're just gonna need you to evacuate the premises because we have some sensitive.
No, stop. Well, that's I'm glad to hear your wife's doing well. Really, you guys seem
Thank you.
you guys seem lovely together.
Pocky, who was your first furry crush?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Yeah.
Oh. I think, you know the Mama Gen VR chat avatar? That was,
Yeah.
I think so.
That was like my bisexual awakening. That was crazy because I
Oh?
hated that avatar for like the longest time because I was like,
Ugh.
just like so sexualized. Ugh. And then like one day I looked at it and I was like, wait a second,
Hello,
God, I
sailor.
get it.
that's kind of nice.
Oh.
And then yeah, I don't think I've had like any other furry like crushes or like crushes on like characters as such. I guess like if I had to, I guess like Chica from FNAF. She's pretty cool. She's pretty cool.
Okay.
Now, are we talking regular Chica or glam rock Chica?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Regular Chica? Really?
No.
Really?
No.
Careful now.
Like,
This.
Toy
interesting.
Chica and the glam rock Chica. I love both of them. They're so cool.
Yeah, I am a huge fan of the glam rocks.
The glam rocks are just so goddamn good.
Dude,
I love their designs.
I think that was I think when the game came out, it was really when I was diving into the fandom and I was really getting deep into furry shit, and I saw them and I was like, you know, like heart pumping out of my chest when I saw Monty. I was like, wow, who is this fine gentleman? And I played the games more than once. I used to actually speedrun Security Breach. I did.
Oh wow.
I did a glitch run where I could beat the game in less than 3 minutes.
Oh my gosh, I know the run.
Yeah. I don't know why I ever did that. I think I just love the game so much.
Oh, Banjo's excited over there.
Banjo, you good? To all our audio listeners, Banjo's jumping up and down for joy. What are you happy about, Banjo?
That just happens sometimes. Sorry.
Or is it because of FNAF, or is it because you hate FNAF?
No, it has nothing to do with anything anybody's saying. Actually, I've been listening to a word for the past 40 minutes. And
okay, well, Banjo, what's your take on FNAF?
So I like FNAF, right? I think it's one of those games that definitely has a cultural importance, especially in our particular community. Not really my thing. Don't like jump scares. A very scared person, so I don't.
See, but I feel like half the FNAF fandom doesn't play the games. Like a lot of people hate jump scares. A lot of people don't. Like, I didn't play the games for a long time because I literally when I was 10, I was so scared of Freddy Fazbear that I used to sleep in a bunk bed with my brother, and he used to sleep in the top bunk. And I'd be so scared I had to face the wall when I slept because I always thought if I faced my room, I would see like 7 foot tall Freddy Fazbear like looking at me, and it was always.
I
Yeah.
used to get scared about like when I was like scared of the dark when I was really young. I had this like balloon, this birthday balloon of Spider-Man from the Sam Raimi movies on my closet door, and my parents always like, "Don't worry, Spider-Man's gonna protect you." So whenever I was scared, I'd always look at the little balloon hanging on my closet, and be like, "Protect me, Spider-Man!"
And then just pops one day.
No, he wasn't inflated. He was like deflated. He was just like pinned to my closet door.
Just a deflated Spider-Man balloon.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't think he's gonna save you. I'm gonna be
Almost,
honest.
Okay, well, I felt like it was, and that's what matters.
Okay. Yeah. See,
You know, Harry?
Yeah.
Hello, Internet.
Jesus
Welcome to Game Theory, the only show where, and then you finish it. You're a bad improv partner, man.
Dude, I can do improv. Okay, I can do it.
What was that, man?
That was part of the improv.
Okay. That was pretty funny, actually.
Thanks. I told you, I'm pretty good at improv.
Did you guys watch Bad Guys? Do you guys know what Bad Guys is? That one, is it Pixar?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is it DreamWorks?
Excited for the new one.
It's DreamWorks.
There's a new one?
Yeah.
I've only watched
Yeah.
half of it. And I stopped watching.
What?
Yeah, I don't
Dude,
know.
What?
We had to go, and I just never picked it back up again.
What do you mean you had to
Banjo!
go? Were you not in the theater when you were watching
I'm
it?
sorry. No, I was in my house. I watched it 4 years or like a couple years after it came out. I don't know if it was like a couple years.
Dude.
I'm sorry.
Dude.
You guys are okay. Listen.
I'm judging you. I'm judging you.
I'm just a dog. I'm just a dog, man.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not in control of what's put on in front of me. I just watch whatever's
I'm just
put
a
on.
dog, okay? I don't know anything.
I just have paws. I can't type at the keyboard.
Chew toy this, chew toy that. That's you. That's you.
You're gonna tell me, Banjo, you didn't look at the wolf character and be like, he's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. I like this.
Oh,
this is a good show.
I
Or the fox.
Absolutely.
Diane
okay.
Foxington.
I'm more of a wolfer than a foxer.
I'm gay, but like Diane.
Okay, guys.
What?
Listen, here's what I'll say. I'll watch it soon.
Okay.
Just for you guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Banjo.
Jinx, did you watch it?
I did, yeah.
And
what did you
I
think of
really
it?
enjoyed the film. It was really goofy.
Oh, I loved it.
Speaking of films. Oh, no, you first.
No. I was just gonna have a comment on Bad Guys. Don't worry.
Yes, please. I want to hear it.
I want to hear it too. No, I insist.
Oh my. Okay. Well, now I feel scared to say it. I was.
The pressure is on.
I was just gonna say that I like Mr. Wolf, and I thought I was him for a little bit.
Oh.
That's it.
That's so precious.
No, that's it.
You were him?
That's it. We can carry on.
Like you actually thought, that you were like the character, or you just felt
yeah,
like
no. I looked in the mirror and I saw Mr. Wolf myself. I had like paper mache snout and everything. I would just wear it all the time. I had his car. I had his
Is this
suit.
real?
Yeah, and I would like face paint and everything.
How old were you when this movie came out?
I don't know. I was doing this like last week. I'm still in the phase.
Yeah, if Mr. Wolf was a goat, they would look just like you.
Really?
I see the resemblance.
Really?
So-
You think so? Me?
I think so.
Come on.
Okay, here's the thing. You hate it when people call you a good boy, so you could never be Mr. Wolf, truly.
Whatever. I don't get it. I don't get the hype around it.
The good boy thing?
Yeah.
What?
Can you explain your feelings on how it makes you feel? Like, just think about it for a second. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel lesser as a person when I get called a good boy. I feel like I'm.
So you think it's like your problem is it makes you feel like you're being looked down on.
Yeah. That's it.
What about that bad boy?
Oh, you can call me a bad boy any day. Sorry, that was stupid. Yeah, that's
okay. I'm never going to talk to you again after this.
Okay, is this the last episode?
I think this is our last episode because if I can't call you a good boy, and that's how I communicate with people.
Hey, good boy, come here. Hey, come here.
Can we get some good boys in chat, please?
Guys, can we get good boys in chat? Yeah.
You know, like nothing against them. It's just not my cup of tea.
Jinx, what do you think about the discourse?
I mean, I've never I don't know if people call me like good girl. I don't know. I'm just kind of like. What?
Okay.
Thanks.
I'm not into it. I'm sorry.
Well,
yes.
It's more of a dog thing.
Thank you.
Good boy and
Thank
stuff,
you.
But you call me good girl, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I go.
What about good wah?
Good wah.
Even that, I don't know. Like, I'd rather just people were like, "Hey, you're cool," and I'd be like, "Hell yeah," you know.
Yeah.
But you
What
call
about
me,
upstanding individual?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that makes me feel very.
Oh, dude, I get
very-
turned on when I hear that. You are such an upstanding individual. Look at you. I go.
Way to make it
"Stop."
weird, Harvey.
I'm sorry. I just had to speak my truth. Okay. Call me a distinguished gentleman. You know. I like it.
You're a hornball.
I am not a hornball, dude. I'm not.
Okay, dude.
I'm not.
I've seen your Twitter. I've seen your Twitter.com, X.com. I've seen your Zeets, dude.
You literally have horns in your head.
It's
Okay.
literally
That's
the case.
true.
Okay, I will say I am horny for horns. Okay, if you have any horns on your sona,
Oh
like
my goodness.
Whoa!
I love horns. I
true.
love horns, antlers.
Whoa!
I sent Harry a picture of like a very like deformed monster that had like antlers, and he was like wood.
No, you said wood, and I said yes.
Okay, well, I was gonna leave that part.
You just outed yourself.
You can't throw me under the bus here, okay? And not join in, Banjo. Come on, we're ride or die. What the hell, man?
Oh, I guess that's out there now. That's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Anyways,
It's okay to like monsters. Monsters are cool.
yeah, I'm a certified monster fucker. Okay, I have a permit for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a certified
How does
monster.
one
Well, not in this.
obtain that?
What? Oh, how's one
How
obtain
does
it?
one
Oh, it
obtain
is a lengthy process. Oh my god.
Do you have to go to the DMV?
Yes, yes. You have to go to the
You have
DMV.
to.
You have to get tests.
You have
It
to.
is-
It's
you have
part of
to
your
do
new real
years
ID.
of,
States.
It's a new real ID.
You have to train your brain for many years, and then you have to go to this test, and then you have to like talk to somebody and seal your signature in blood, and it's like this whole process. It's really
This
like
whole process,
it's really like symbolic. It's not really that big of a deal.
I mean, it's
You don't
it's
need
worth
it.
it if you really want it. It's just not for everyone. It's like multi-year, big commitment. So just know what you're getting into.
I will say, as a monster, there are places you have to be cautious of because there's populations of monster fucker certified people out there, and you just got to be careful as a monster.
You gotta be, you gotta know where your safe spaces are.
Yeah.
Is this a safe space?
Because I'm
Yeah,
out there.
well-
Better watch yourself. I'll give you 10 seconds to run. How about that? Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
What?
Anyways,
Banjo?
yeah, antlers. We love antlers. We love our dogs. We love our monsters. And
But what about tail
red
moths?
pet? Tail
Dude.
moths. I've only seen you have a tail moth.
Tail moths are one of a
Very
kind.
good.
man.
Well, I'm
You're
fixing
special.
that right now with the person next to me.
Hmm?
You have a tail moth, Jinx?
Double tail.
Well, not yet, but I want to do like a version of Pocky that has one because I think they're really cool. I used to
They're
have
so
a character
cool.
that had one, and they're very, very cool.
They are very cool.
Oh.
I'll say that. Yeah.
I saw there was this one suitor who went to NFC, and they had like the coolest tail maw on a fursuit I've
On a
ever seen.
fursuit. What?
It was like really, really
That's so
insane.
cool.
It looked really good.
Can
Like
you-
Jack, you also have a tail maw fursuit.
I do.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've actually seen
Yeah.
a photo of somebody with your tail maw on their head. I believe.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
true. My tail maw has eaten a friend.
Whoa.
There's a picture of it out
Are they
there.
okay?
It's-
Are they still with us?
Yeah.
Oh,
We spit them
okay.
out. It's fine.
Oh, thank God. I thought you just confessed to a murder on stream. About to end it
Is it
real
like
quick.
a head crab? Is it like a head crab type of deal, or is like what is it like? What's it doing? Is it trying to? Like,
I mean, it
look-
can be a head crab
Wow,
type of
yeah.
deal. It depends the circumstances, the taste, the time of day.
It could be like a
A lot
parasite.
of factors.
Yeah. That I will say they are one of the like coolest persona designs I've ever seen. And what's the Pokemon that has it?
But like the raft thing.
Oh.
I guess what giraffe? What's the giraffe or something? I don't know. I know they have it, but I'm thinking of like
Oh, are you talking
like
about Mawil?
yeah,
Mawile?
Mawile?
Not really
Maw-
a tail. It's more like a hair ponytail.
Is
I
it?
guess.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess it's not really
Is
a
it?
tail yet because I connected.
Oh,
to
I
the
guess it
head.
is. I guess I haven't seen it in a while. It's a ponytail.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's very cool though.
That is still really cool. I dig that.
Maws in
Okay,
unusual places on characters. So cool. I've seen hand maws. I've seen
Dude,
tummy
yeah.
maws.
I want little fingy maws where I'm like, eat up my children, and I just stick my hands in the food, and then they just
Yeah,
start
that's
going
finger
to town.
food.
The king from Deltarune has a belly maw.
Wait, really?
That's so cool.
Oh yeah, he does. I was thinking
Yeah.
Undertale. I was like, what?
It's crazy how much like these random like Japanese like designers for the Pokemon company have influenced like furry designs and Fursona designs and just character designs in general. I'm sure
For sure, yeah.
because it's like these are like out there ideas and now they're like you see it a lot more. I feel like nowadays than you do like maybe like 40 years ago when some of the gray muzzles were growing up.
Oh yeah, can you imagine seeing a tail maw in 1989, the first furry convention?
Dude,
You'd be like, what?
The old
Witch!
guard of
Witch!
furries did not have much to go off of. They had like Disney, and then that was pretty much like kind of
Yeah.
it for the most part.
Back when they were called was it Funny Talking Animals? That was the fandom name.
Was that really?
Yeah, before
Funny
we were called
Talking
furries, we were
Animals.
Funny Talking Animals.
I'm like,
FTA.
It's kind of crazy. Like nowadays, people make personas out of actually anything. Like you see
Okay,
people
I-
making them based off of like inanimate objects. It's like
Yeah,
crazy.
it's crazy. 'cause I
TV
actually-
sonas?
yeah.
Yeah, TV.
Okay,
sonas.
so there is this like concept that a friend of mine had where it's like furries like made out of like water bottle like material.
Oh,
What?
And
that's
there'd be like
Water
certain
bottle
points, like you know how water bottles on the bottom have the seam where it kind of comes to like a thick point and it's kind of like rough in that area. And there'd
Yeah.
be like certain like around their joints, there'd be like those like little seam marks and like the little like thick parts of plastic on like the elbow and
What?
stuff. And
I need to
I
see
think
that.
Yeah.
That'd be
it's not
cool.
drawn. It's just a verbal concept. But I think that one day I should look into
I
doing
think
that.
yeah, I think
You should.
definitely. That'd
I-
be cool to see.
New close species.
water
could
bottle,
be.
it's mine.
I could see that being popular. Like if it's done right, like that's something that I feel like
I
has
mean,
potential.
I guess whoever does it for the first time like does it well. Like it start a trend.
Recycle
Cause like,
sonas.
cause like you could like fill like
Oh.
like imagine like it's half filled with like water and they're like moving and like the water inside is like adjusting based on like how they're posed or whatever. Like I feel like there's a lot of fun stuff you could do with that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like with the TV sonos, I feel like there's like no way people would have thought of that, and then like people started doing it, and it looked good, and now there's so many TV sonos out there, which is pretty funny.
I
Yeah,
love
there are,
TV
like-
furry sonas.
Yeah,
You
So
get
Tire
adorable.
Cynical is like the first ones that I saw. Not the first one, but like probably the most popular.
I guess. And
A
then
lava lamp sona. Oh my gosh.
yeah, I saw
Oh, Lava Lamp would be
I saw
cool.
someone with like I don't know if it was like Windex or whatever, but it was some kind of like spray bottle sona. Like their head was literally like a spray bottle.
That's cute.
It was a really cute sona. I saw it and I was like, how the hell do you think of this? How do you
Oh,
look at yeah?
I saw one that was like the inflatable like pool like the what are they the pool
Pool toy
inflatable
sona.
things. Yeah, pool toy.
Mhm.
That's cool.
And there's like there's a lot of like creative like things that people make into funny talking animals nowadays.
We are
Mhm.
so creative. Look at us guys. Making fursuits out of anything. Props to us.
Props to us. But there's
Oh my god!
okay.
Hmm?
You first.
Oh,
Ah!
whoa.
Okay, I'll go
Banjo.
first then.
Okay, yeah, you go first.
All right, I was at a where was it? It was FC,
Mhm.
and because you said making fursuits out of anything, there was a room party that I was in. FC is known for its room parties on the party floor, and this one room stank really bad, and I didn't really want to go in. And this person came up by me, and they're like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" I was like, "Oh, yo." Yeah, and I always compliment someone. It's just like a good way of sparking conversation. I was like, "Oh, cool fursuit," and they're like, "I made it out of garbage. I found all this stuff in like dumpsters," and I was like, "Oh, cool."
Yeah, I'm a garbage
Oh,
bag. Look
no.
at me. Ew. That's
like,
gross.
you're one of the reasons why it stinks in here.
Like,
Okay, I'm
girl,
just
be
gonna make my
creative,
way
but
out.
not that creative, all right?
Oh no.
Like, we don't need to be complete. We don't need to be that like Pokemon or what with the trash bag Pokemon or whatever. Let's
You know, my cousin used to when I was growing up. My cousin used to say that Pokemon reminded them of me.
That's so mean. But I can see it. I can see it though.
Okay.
Wait, is it actually a Trubbish? Is that what
Is
it's
it
called?
Trubbish? I think it's
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me.
It's Trubbish.
Yeah, I got it. Let me.
Trust me, I would know. Okay.
Oh, it is a
I
little
would
trash
know.
bag. I've never seen this guy.
Yeah.
That's
He's a little dude.
my true sona right there.
It's kinda
Yeah,
cute, though.
Let me pull it up for stream. Look at this guy, chat.
That's just a little
Jinx.
guy.
Jinx, do you think Trubbish is cute?
Yeah, he's a little dude.
He is a
He
little
probably
dude.
smells bad, but he
Wh- wh-
looks cute.
Where's his evolution?
Just
Oh
like
yeah,
me.
this guy. Oh.
I don't like
Oh.
his evolution.
Yeah. Yeah, this
The
is
bag popped.
what the hell happened here? Burn him.
he
Wow,
smell?
not chat. Let's calm down now. There.
See,
yeah, I'm with
during
you.
this I'm pretty sure this is like a Gen X, Gen Y Pokemon, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
or like
it
a
is.
Black and white. And around that time, that was when they were making a lot of inanimate objects Pokemon. Like they had Klefki around that era. They had the Chandelier one around that time as well. I think that might have been Black and White. And then they have this. I think they kind of stopped doing that if I remember correctly. But I really like that that era of Pokemon. And it's kind of like what we're talking about now, where like people are making like a bunch of cool like inanimate things into personas and just character designs in general. I think it's really cute. There's a lot of potential there. I like it.
Mhm.
So cute. Yeah, if you guys could be an inanimate object, which one would you be?
I'd be a statue because then I'd be beautiful forever.
That's boring though.
Hard.
Okay.
I don't know. Like I'm tempted to say like an instrument, like a piano or a saxophone. Be kind of cool.
I'm just imagining like the piano is like a giant like stretched like version of your face, and then the teeth are the keys.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that sounds so cursed.
There's a Poppy Playtime
Sounds
character
really
like that.
good.
It's like a dinosaur with keys
Oh yeah,
for
I've
teeth.
seen that guy. I think
I forget what it's called.
I would be one of those like rolling hot dog stands.
Dude, you would not be a
What?
hot dog stand. You would be the hot dog. You'd be the hot
No,
dog.
I want to have a bunch of hot dogs inside of me in my big tummy. I have like 100 hot
You could
dogs.
be like a little you could be like a little animatronic rolling around that has like a little mouth hole that shoots hot dogs out, and you have like a speaker, and all it says is like, "Get your hot dog, get your hot dog," and it's just like, "Get your hot dog."
And that's how I lure in the unsuspecting.
Get your hot dogs.
Dude, being an ice cream truck would be. I feel like that'd be pretty cool as well.
Oh yeah.
Can you do the ice cream truck? Okay, you want to be ice cream truck? Do the song. Do the song.
I'm trying
That's
to.
the worst ice cream truck song I've ever.
Mine are just sirens. They're just like tornado sirens. Are you guys just not like that? That's how you attract the kids.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Did you guys ever actually have ice cream trucks like around your neighborhood?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, all
we
the
get
time.
them where I live. It's
What?
awesome.
I never got
The
any.
thing that makes me mad about them is they come around. They're like, did. Well, I think that's because your town has regulations against it. But anyways,
Mine?
they'll come around and then they and then they won't slow down, or like I'll hear them outside my house, and like when we're like rushing to get
The saddest thing.
money or whatever.
Yeah, you gotta be
And we
chasing
just see it
after
drive
them.
away because they don't go slow enough. It's like, do you want
Yeah.
customers, or like, well, you just like, what's going on here?
You got to loop the block twice. You know, give everyone the notice you're there. That way they can run for their dollar bill, and then come back around when they're standing outside.
They gotta earn the ice cream. They can't just come to the truck. They gotta chase me down.
You gotta
Yeah, I
burn the
remember being a
calories
kid,
down
you
by
hear that?
chasing
They,
after me.
They go
Yeah.
through like the neighborhoods ringing a bell, and they drive really slow. So they like they drive down a road and they stop for a moment. Then they like turn around and then they drive back slowly, ringing the bell like a bunch.
That's
So you would just
menacing.
be like,
It is
the
kinda
like,
menacing when you
Bring
hear
out
that.
your dad.
Ding,
Wait,
ding,
you guys
ding,
had a-
ding, going down the street.
What?
You guys had ice cream trucks in England?
We actually do, but I never saw them, at least where I lived in England. But
Dude,
where I live in Denmark,
I didn't
we
know
get
this was
them.
real. I thought this was just in the movies. I didn't know there were actually ice cream trucks that.
Yeah.
This is
Are you
bullshit.
Wait, so
serious?
in Denmark they just ring a bell.
Yeah, they have a bell.
No fancy
Oh,
jangle.
in the U.S. they play jams.
Dude,
They do in
yeah.
the UK, but in Denmark they just have a bell.
Dude, I was in this like more like city area, like probably a few hours from where I live. Still in my state though. And the ice cream truck there was like playing like hip hop like rap music. It was like boom boom and it's like there was like a rapper on like the music, and it was like, whoa, that's not like any ice cream truck I've ever seen before.
That's how you get the Zoomers to come out with their money.
That is.
Yeah.
You gotta get like the
Oh
meme
my
song
God.
where it's like, you know, where it's like the cartoon sound effects is like
Yeah, dude.
like in the wedding.
Oh yeah,
And it'd be
totally.
like, honk, honk.
What? Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about? Hold on.
I think so. I don't. You did
Not
not
that.
just have that on play. You did
Not
not just
that.
like. How did you?
Not
Okay.
that. I just was playing that earlier, okay?
Okay.
Play some ragtime music.
I was.
Yeah, listen.
Banjo, you have interesting taste.
I do. It's not that either. Hold on.
Okay. We gotta find this now.
I'm running.
Oh my god. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Where it's like do honk honk honk. Ooh.
The guy.
Oh wait, no, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
Oh,
Like there's so many like stupid memes that use it, and it's like always really sped up videos.
is it?
Yeah.
Is this the,
Yeah.
that like one like thingamajig machine that like one guy can play where it's like a piano and and there's like a bunch of other. This is not what plays on the ice cream truck, right? This isn't it. This isn't it.
No, no. I'm saying we have to play this for Gen Z.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
TikTok
that's
playing
Gen
on my
Alpha
screen.
now.
Honestly,
It's
that
Gen
would
Alpha
that would
music.
probably get him. That would probably get
That is
him.
Gen Alpha now. I feel old.
I could
Man,
see
I
that. I
feel
could see
old.
that working.
Yeah, Gen Z is old.
Jesus.
Banjo, that's the. I don't know if I can say that word. That's that word music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I
Banjo.
know what you mean. But yeah, I think we need to play that from ice cream trucks from now on. Oh, my face tracking is gone.
Yeah, Banjo, please come back.
Holy overstimulation.
That
You just hear that blasting going down your street.
Yeah.
I would be so concerned if I was in my room with my window open and I just hear that like speed by. I'd be like, "What the fuck was that?"
And they say Americans have no culture.
Yeah, we have lots, and that's one
We have
of them.
meme culture. That's all we need.
Bruh, bruh.
Banjo, I knew you were a dog of culture.
Yes,
Thank you.
Very proud of you.
Banjo's
I'm
one of
proud
a
of myself.
kind. All right, you won't get anything like him.
Okay. This is Jinx's episode, not Banjo's episode, guys.
Oh, you're
Jinx,
right,
you're
you're right,
also
you're
one
right.
of a kind. You're
Jinx,
also one of a
you're
kind.
one of a
Well,
you're one of a
I'm a
kind,
twin.
and you're
I'm one of two kinds.
One of what kind?
One of what
you're
kind?
you're.
What does that
you're
mean? What is
Wah.
wah?
two peas
What is
in
that?
a
Is like a red
pod.
panda thing?
Wah.
I
Yeah.
actually have no clue. It's just like it's a thing that like people in the red panda community do, and I was like,
Wah!
I'm a red panda. You do this too, right?
Wah!
Yeah.
I mean that's
It's a red panda thing.
that's like kind of the same with like deers and shit, where it's like bleat. And I feel like
Bleat. Yep.
I feel like I've never actually heard a deer say that.
They go like it's the name of the noise that they do. They bleat. They go like, meh.
Ah.
It's a bleat.
Okay.
But like,
my God.
I don't understand what wah is about because the red pandas
Wah.
like squeak
Wah.
and stuff, but I don't know.
Because
what
when they
wah
stand on their little back legs and they raise their arms up high, it's like, wah.
is that what it is?
Oh, they're so cute. Was that?
Yeah, that's what I always envision.
Oh God, is that it?
What was that?
Was
That's
that
what a red panda sounds like.
Oh yeah, they squeak.
little squeaky toy?
They're just those.
Oh,
they're just those
that's
squeaky guys.
that hurts. Ow.
I'm gonna start doing only that to communicate with you from now on.
Do not.
I don't think people will be communicating.
Yeah, we will not be
Ready?
communicating back. I'll just
Ready?
tell
Sounds
you
like
that
the-
much.
That's the
Let's
Dutch
test out.
Angel Dragon
Harry?
community.
Yeah.
Harry, try to talk to me.
Hey, Banjo, how's your day been? Oh God, jeez. Oh shit.
That
Okay.
was not nice.
Oh,
All right, I'm gonna. Hey, been fun
What do we
talking to you.
think?
We should catch up later. I'm gonna go the opposite way wherever you're going. How's that sound?
Wow, this focus group is a rough crowd, huh?
I'm just trying to be honest here. I don't think you should communicate like that.
Listen to this.
Oh no. Wait, are these dog noises?
Those are dogs.
What are we like trying to guess the like animal noise now?
All right, guys. Here's the next one.
All right, what does the cow say? All right. That was a sheep. I knew that one. That was easy. That's
Jinx, do you like animals? For some reason, you give me like biological scientist vibes.
Nah, I know like absolutely nothing about animals. I just think they're cute and fluffy, and the ones that aren't cute and fluffy, I think they're just cute and silly.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
That's all you need to know. That's it.
It's so true.
Just cute.
Have you ever seen an animal you thought wasn't cute and not fluffy?
Oh shoot. I'm trying to remember. There's like one animal that I really just don't like, but I can't remember what it is. But every time my friends bring it up, I'm like, no.
Mm-mm.
Is it dogs? You can say if it's dogs.
No, I like dogs. I keep harassing my boy because I really want to get a dog, but he doesn't want a dog because we're traveling a bunch. But like oh man, I'm trying to think of what it is, but now I forgot.
Probably for the
I
better.
don't like monkeys. Monkeys like freak me out because they're like
They're like
Dude.
uncanny.
no,
Of the like
they're
one
uncanny.
the
as
one
hell, yeah.
story of someone having as a pet and then they just like tear their face off or something. Like that was
Oh yeah, no, I don't like that.
that's scary.
mm-mm.
But like if I go to a zoo and there's like a monkey exhibit, I like kind of stay away because it usually stinks as well. They're
Oh.
like nasty.
They are stinky. Opinions on sharks.
They are sticky.
I like
I
sharks.
love sharks. Sharks are like
I
my
love it.
favorite animal.
I love it when it's like a fluffy shark and they have like a shark tail and they have like fluffy like white fur too.
Yes.
Yes.
I think that's cool.
Shark sonas, shark dog sonas,
Oh.
peak. Absolutely peak.
They're pretty good. They're pretty good.
What do you mean they're
Shark
pretty
goat
good?
sona. Would you like that better?
You know,
You
throw some
had me at
antlers on
goat.
there. Harry, I know
yeah.
you like antlers. How do you
Yes.
feel about antlers on a shark?
Never thought about that before. Huh.
I
Well,
think you've just opened their mind.
I think that would be quite fantastic. I would like to see some antlers on a shark. I don't know how it would look, but I think it would look amazing.
Agreed. I don't know how hydrodynamic it would be in the water.
Yeah.
Is that what that's called? Hydrodynamic?
Keep your science away from me.
Get that
Imagine
science out of
they-
here. This is the
they-
BARQcast. We're just.
They would like pick a fish or something with their antlers.
Oh,
but
it
then,
could
not
it
put
could
them
work well.
chocolate.
Yeah. They could just like
But
stab
they wouldn't
fish
be able
with
to eat it. So
Oh.
they'd just be like, go like,
it. Well,
try
I
not
mean,
to
they
eat
could they could maybe shake it off. Do a little shimmy shake.
yeah.
Wait.
Shake it off like Taylor Swift. Shake it up, shake it up.
Wait, that would actually maybe be OP actually if sharks had antlers. They would like they could just like stab shit.
What about
Dude,
narwhals? Narwhals have like a unicorn.
Oh. Well, are they real?
They
They are
evolve.
real.
narwhals are real.
Are they? I don't know.
They listen,
I
they
didn't think
listen
they were
to
real
this
for a while.
podcast.
They
Wait,
are.
They know.
They are. They are real.
Mm.
Okay. I don't know if I can trust you guys, but okay.
They're
Oh, look it up. Look it up.
I will not be
Jake.
looking this up.
Jinx, I think if you were a narwhal, you'd be one that has like a horn.
Don't they
so
all?
true. I think if you were a narwhal, you would also have a horn.
Oh my
Wait,
god!
would I have a
that's
horn?
so
Would I have a
cute.
horn?
Stop it.
Um,
See it
Okay.
right
I don't
here.
know.
Right here. I can see a
Do
horn.
you believe in narwhals
Well,
enough?
yes. What is
Sometimes
I
yes?
don't
Yes.
think you'd have a horn. I think you'd just be a regular wall.
Yeah,
I'm just a wall. I'm just
You
a
know
brick
what,
wall.
Harvey,
I'm more
you would be the-
gnar.
Yeah.
You'd be the gnar. You'd be the gnar.
Oh,
The gnar.
that's fine. I didn't even want a horn anyway. Actually, I didn't even care. Let's see, whatever.
A narwhal's horn is one of its teeth? What?
What?
That person definitely made that up. no
It's probably made
way.
of the same stuff as their
So we're just
teeth,
lying
right?
now, huh? First
Keratin?
they're real, and now their horns are made out of their teeth. Guys, we can't be gaslighting around here. Come on, okay?
Wait, that's
Dude,
true?
Google
What?
auto completed is narwhal horn a tooth? Yes, it is actually a tooth. What?
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 Let's tell this
How
one
do you
for
eat
all.
with that too?
Alexa, Echo, narwhal
s-
horn tooth? Question mark.
It's a spiraled canine tooth.
What?
Alexa doesn't know that one. Why would I make it up?
Wait, it's only
uh,
on males?
Wait, what?
That's messed up.
Wait. So
Why don't the
so-
female narwhals get a horn?
they don't have horns?
That's so sad. They aren't horny.
They rarely have them.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Jinx, I apologize for saying you would have a horn as a narwhal.
No, I want a horn.
No, 15% of
That'd be cool
females
as
have
fuck.
horns.
It's RNG?
Okay.
RNG,
I take
dude.
back-
Those.
I
That's
take
crazy.
back, I
I'd be one of
rescind my
those.
apology. I do not
Yeah,
apologize.
I'd be
for
one of
saying-
those. That 15%.
You would be.
Mm.
you'd be the
Would Mute have one? Being your twin?
No, she would be a stinky narwhal that doesn't have a horn.
Whoa.
The cool one.
Wait, did,
Fish with, wait, hold on. My sources are. I'm getting information. Fishes with horns do exist.
I
Yiffbait.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yiffbait is in chat. They said Bark has a podcast. That's crazy.
yeah, it's happening right now actually.
whoa! It is.
Mhm. Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, it's happening. It's happening.
How does one follow Bark official podcast? How do I do that?
I'm glad you asked. So you're gonna navigate to twitch.tv/barkofficial. We also have bark.app, which will take you to the landing page. It'll explain what our app is all about. Which, by the way, if you don't know, it's about connecting furries. Thanks so much for asking, CK. Let's get right back to the show now.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Mute. or not mute. Sorry, Jinx. This is going
Not
to.
even.
Oh my
No,
god, that's
it
that's
was-
crazy.
Story of my
Wow.
life.
I
Even
was-
my
That's
mom.
crazy.
I was gonna say, did you and mute like each other growing up, or did you guys have like a sibling rivalry?
No, they
We
hated
had,
each
like,
other.
We did have like a lot of sibling rivalry, but ultimately we always like had each other's back, and
Aw.
we like are very close as like adults, despite living in different countries. But
Aw.
like, yeah,
Are
we
you-
always had a good relationship.
You know, when I was growing up, I'm an only child, so like I didn't understand like the whole having a sibling thing. So during at one point we were asked to like ask the class like an interesting question for everybody, and I thought I was so smart. I was like, oh, this is gonna provide such like a nuanced conversation. I was like, does anybody here wish they didn't have a sibling? And everyone was like, no, I love having a sibling. And I'm like, oh, okay.
No,
I didn't think
no.
that was right.
Oh.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
come from a big litter. Sometimes I wished I was an only sibling, but
Oh
I
wait,
did love.
hang on. How many siblings do you have? I want to see if I
I have
can
5.
Oh, I have 6.
Ah! You beat
I'm one
me.
of
Wow.
7.
What the
Wait, so-
hell?
You have a 1 in 3. Your like parents have a 1 in 3 chance of making a furry kid.
So you know what's crazy is my parents absolutely love furries, and I recently learned that I have it's like a second cousin or something that is actually a furry, and it was like crazy because I got a message on Discord from somebody I've never contacted with. They messaged me like, "Hey, I'm your second cousin, by the way," and I'm like, "Is this a scam? Is
Yeah,
this
that
is
sounds
this
like a
I'm
scam.
like, yeah, I was like,
Please give me money.
okay, can you prove that you're related to me? Like, what's my mother's name? And they were like, they said my mother's name, and I was like, that's kind of weird.
I still wouldn't believe it.
What's your mother's name? And they told me, and I actually like texted my mom, and I was like, do you know who this is? And is this their kid? And she was like, "Oh yeah, no, they're a furry, and they recently discovered your stuff, and they wanted to like talk furry stuff with you." And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Aw,
Aw.
Like
that's so
crazy.
sweet.
Wait,
It
so
was
Did
so
you talk furry
sweet.
stuff?
yeah, workshop for
I
stuff.
like I just sent them a bunch of photos from conventions and stuff. They're really
Nice.
sweet.
How do all of your other 4 siblings take you being a furry, or well, you and me?
So I don't know like three of my brothers I don't really know, but my one brother that I do know, he really likes, like, I'm the youngest in the family. But my brother, he really likes what me and Mute do for a living. He
Aw.
just in general likes to talk about what we do. My older sister, she doesn't really seem to understand it, but she appreciates it a bunch. And my parents just absolutely adore furries. Like, they want to go to a furry convention.
Oh, that's so
Aw.
nice.
They're really, really like vested in it, so it's really cool.
Yeah, I just recently had to explain to my parents what a furry is. They took it pretty well, but they're just not on the internet enough to really understand what it is. Like I was
That's
showing.
probably a good thing.
Yeah, I'm like, it's probably a good thing, but like, don't dive any deeper onto searching it up, because how they figured out how they figured out about furries, and I'm a furry, is that I told them about the like position at BARQ I got, and then they searched up what is BARQ and on ChatGPT, and the first result was a YouTube video I made where I interviewed Banjo like half a year ago, and it was like, this video will like help tell you more about BARQ, and my mom watched it not knowing it was actually me, and she clicked on it, and she was like, wait, I know that voice, and then she like texted me, and she was like, is this you? And I'm like, whoa, how did you get that? She's like, I searched up what is BARQ, and I was like, oh, I got so much explaining to do. Okay, and then I had to like sit her down, and I'm like, okay, so BARQ is this is what furries are. No, we're not weird. And and she was like, oh, okay, cool, and that was it. Luckily, she didn't dive too deep into it.
That's so wholesome.
It was wholesome, but it was funny when she asked. She was like, so what do you do as a furry? And I'm like, that's a good question. I don't know. Like, I'm just a goat on the internet.
Just exists.
I was
It's
like,
just an online persona.
yeah, I was. That's what I was telling her, but she was like, but it's like a whole community. It's like, what do you do? I'm like, oh, we go to like conventions and show off our suits and stuff. But I was like, I don't know. I was like, man,
So
you got me there.
she literally asked like AI like what is a furry, and it like gave your video, right?
Yeah, I just explained that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That was so funny.
it was like I like my heart like dropped when I saw it. I'm like, oh shit, she knows. Hit the alarm, and I'd like sit her down and talk to her about it all.
My parents have seen my fursuit, and I told them that it was just I don't know what I was thinking, but I guess this was like what would a kid my age be doing? Like I was 19 at the time, by the way, and I was like, oh, this is just like a Paw Patrol Halloween costume for next Halloween. I'm just like getting really early, and my parents were like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Oh, okay, carry on. Sounds good.
Amazing.
Let's see, because we are at the 2-hour mark now. So we can start wrapping up this episode, if we'd like, unless you guys have any more topics you guys want to touch on. Let me see here. Okay. Well, chat, guests.
I have something I want to say.
Okay, all right, thank you. Okay, Banjo.
Jinx.
Yes.
I do not draw.
Oh.
What's your advice? Because it feels hopeless. It's like, how do I get into drawing? It just feels like there's so much. Like, is it cooked if I didn't start when I was young? Like, what would you say? Like,
I would say
I just want to
honestly,
get this in.
Yeah.
you don't
Give your
don't gotta
advice.
start from like any age, and you don't need to do a specific way of drawing. I would honestly just say try different things, try different methods of drawing. Try digital, try on your phone, try traditional. Like, however, I guess feels more comfortable, and just like have fun with it. Don't pressure yourself to do it.
Learn to
I
love.
think
Yeah. I would say learn. What are you saying? Like learn to love the craft itself and not
Yeah.
go for a result that is
for sure.
a result of the craft.
Like obviously, when you find like your comfort zone, I guess with the craft, that's when you can like strive to improve. But ultimately, as long as you're having fun, like it doesn't matter what it is you're doing, as long as you're enjoying it. I think that's like the most important thing.
Nice. That's a lot better than the last person I asked, who told me to give up and stop trying, and then stab me in the chest.
Was it Harvey?
I didn't say that. I didn't do it. Nope,
It was
not
Harvey.
me.
Yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't.
I tried. I wasn't gonna say, but yeah.
Slander.
Speaking of art,
Yeah.
underscore family in the chat right now.
Yeah, Mute's in chat now.
Yeah. Hi
Mutes in
Mew.
chat. Welcome.
I was yapping about you and how we were roommates.
The 1 and 3.
And they were roommates.
And they were
I have not heard that before for Twitter. And they were roommates. Okay. Well, I think that's some good advice to wrap up on. If you guys have anything you want to shout out, do it now before we. Jesus! Oh my! Not actually
What?
shout.
You said-
No, I didn't
Oh.
actually. I meant.
That's my fault. I'm sorry.
I,
guys.
I'm so sorry, audio listeners. Jigs, you wanna tell the people how they can find you?
Yeah, literally on any social platform, just search don't_jinx it. You'll probably find me because I use the same username everywhere. But I'm most active on Twitter, Blue Sky, and like Discord. I have a Discord server and stuff. But yeah, pretty much just search me around because I do 2D art, I do 3D art, I do occasion very rare animations, but I try to do a lot of YouTube content. I'm trying to get
You
into
do
it. I
Did you
started
make your-
doing TikToks. and
Did you
Yeah.
make your VTuber?
I did. I do streaming as well.
Wow,
Do everything.
I really like your VTuber. It's very fluffy.
Thank you.
It's very silly, fluffy.
Yeah. And then CK, you wanna shout out Critter Kickback or whatever.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
Critter
thank
Week
you.
is
Yes,
amazing.
yes. If you're going to be at Furry Week in Atlanta, please come by one of our 3 or all 3 of our events that we're hosting. Critter Kickback Festival is a music festival run and created by furries for everyone. We've got 17 amazing artists performing throughout FWA. So that's going to be Friday and 2 events on Sunday. And please stop by our booth in the dealer's den. Come see some amazing Don't Jinx It artwork. Don't
Oh,
Jinx It made all of our Critter Kickback merch. Its debut. We'll be posting our model pictures that we just took this week on our platform. That's Critter Kickback everywhere. You can find it everywhere. But Jinx did such an amazing job. I love it so much. I'm really
Ah,
excited. Also, if you want to see mute artwork, it will also be debuting at the Critter Kickback booth for CK9C.
ah,
check it out, guys. Also, I just realized
Yeah?
on I'm playing with like this rubber thing, and it's coming across on the stream very obviously that I'm playing with something in my hand.
You're always playing with something.
That's a little embarrassing, honestly. I am always playing with something.
It's just dog brain. I get it. I'm right there with you.
well, Jigs, thank you for coming on. It was a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
It's been really
No,
fun.
it was so fun. We
And
had so much fun. Didn't we
Yeah,
have
and
fun?
thank you, CK, as well, for coming back on as well. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
thanks for having me.
Chat, before we go, I think we can go raid OK Donuts. That guy was
Big tails.
episode number 1, so I feel like episode number
Big
10, we gotta go back to the classic. So we're gonna go raid OK Donuts.
We gotta pay tribute.
Go into his chat. Start barking up, all right? BARQ, not BARK. We're barq it up, all right? You guys better spam it in there. Go show Donuts a bunch of love. He was our first guest, and if you guys haven't watched the episode, go watch it. And if you're just coming to stream now, don't worry. The VOD will be up on YouTube and Spotify within the next day or so, so be on the lookout for that. Check our Twitter for more details. But yeah, thank you again to both of you guys for coming on. It was a pleasure to have you guys here. Chat, please go check them out. Go give them a bunch of love. I'm gonna start the raid. And then we're
Join the cult of Wa. Join the cult of Wa today.
join.
Join the cult
Wa.
of Wa.
The wah.
Become Wah.
Become wah.
Become one with the Wa.
All right, chat. Thank you guys for coming. Jinx, do you have any final words?
Wah.
Wa.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, we're rolling the credits. Chat, we're out of here. Bye.
Wa.